that elongated sting, I should say. Sunday can't get better because here we are at cricket.com doing a watch along. My name's Avni Shekde, and of course, got the lovely Akshay Kumar Swami with us to, of course, talk about all things cricket, all things Team India. I'm wearing an appropriate jumper for all you lads, fulfilling your January resolutions, and already 2 wides to start proceedings. Now remember, rules on the watch along before I get Akshay talking. Sync your streams in. It's very important because we're watching it in Sports 18. We're not watching it in Geo. So we'll be slightly ahead of all you guys who are going digital. So how you know how we do it is essentially putting your laptops out there, putting the match, and of course, get chatty in the comments. We'll answer everything. And look, this is the one question we're asking straight away off the bat. Should Roko name be or make the World Cup squad? Beg your pardon. Now, Akshay, Arshdeep's look a little wayward, but you haven't had a wayward weekend, have you?
Yeah, actually, it's been pretty good. But to begin with, first of all, it's great to sort of be back in the studio. You know, this is
I love doing this. Is like my favorite watch along space, honestly. Exactly. I'm my favorite watch along person. All respect to good Virat mix. So we just have a better vibe.
Have
to clip it out right now. And of course, all you people watching us on Twitter or of course coming through Instagram, much appreciated. I know it'll pick up as we go along, but get your cracking comments straight away. First boundary for Afghanistan. And if you just tuned in, he's not hit a ball of 6, you might say, but he's got 2 wides and 4. So speaking of that weekend, what did you do? How was it?
I'm actually trying to think, what did I do? I watched Merry Christmas, a fantastic movie, guys. Nice. For all you cinephiles, yeah, I loved it, thoroughly enjoyed.
And where is it available?
Of course, on all theaters. It's right now in the theaters. So I went to a theater. Went to the Lulu Mall as sort of a Middle Eastern kid. So again, a throwback for me. It was great fun. And is that okay? Thankfully, not another bounty. So yeah, pretty eventful weekend. And I hear that you met a certain Mr. Manoj Bajpayee. Is that true?
Yeah, it is true. I mean, I was actually shocked, guys, because I went out for like a little drink with my friends, cocktail bar Friday night. Because obviously we adhere to the cricket calendar. So Friday, Saturday, I got those days off. And I just saw Manoj Bajpayee and I was like overwhelmed because he was just having a drink next to me. And I was just like, I just saw Killer Soup. So a big fan and all of that. And it was good. It was really good. Just popped into him. I was amazed by how short he is. I mean, short man with tall thoughts, I'm guessing. Tall stature, I should add. But Arshdeep so far is, it's been a mixed bag of an over. Remember, if you guys are just joining us, India winning the toss once again, deciding to bowl first. And the all-important changes, I say changes because it's not just Virat, but it's also Jaiswal, who missed out with a small niggle. He comes back in place of Gill, and Tilak sits out for Virat Kohli. So that's a reconfirmation of the teams over there. And we're asking you, should Roko make the World Cup squad? Because that is the inevitable question everyone's asking. We certainly will have our say on it in just a matter of time, because I think Virat will definitely play. I don't know why he's been slandered, even though he has had one Achilles heel. He's gone through with the shot, and
it just looked good.
Yeah. It waits fielder. It was Dubey and Jaiswal running back, but he'll get away with it. Good buzz. And I want Afghanistan to put up some sort of fight here, even though I want the game to be done within 10 p.m. If you guys know, you know, because United are kicking off against Spurs, and I don't want to be watching it and, of course, doing the watch-alongs, but we'll see how it goes. We'll take some comments, of course, keep them coming through. And if you guys are wondering how your watch-alongs work, literally, comments are most welcome. Introspect, getting things off to a flyer. Pathetic call from road to bat first. What we gained by chasing a meaningless bilateral. That was the first thing I said to Akshay when we won the toss. And why can't they bloody bat? They don't have the balls. Do they not have the balls? I mean, essentially, we want to see that because I know India chase masters. They're bilateral barbs, like we'll be calling them. But surely that was one of the things after going 1-0 up. They could have decided bat.
I completely agree with you. Then this is something, again, we've spoken a fair bit in sort of, you know, in all those previous bilaterals that they've played. You have to take these risks here because these wins or losses don't really matter. It's all about trying to iron out your chinks, is understanding what the 11 is, what the combination is, what works for you, what doesn't. But yeah, they clearly are focusing on the victory, which is very, very, very stupid, to be honest.
I mean, it's ridiculous because Afghanistan, on the other hand, actually playing, I think, 2 more series after this. So they have good enough time to iron out their wrinkles. First over done then, Arshdeep, 9 for none, Afghanistan. And here are some sumptuous stats which will throw you along the way on the watch along as ever. And the 3 previous T20 internationals played at this venue, which is Indore, the Hulkar Stadium. Only Sri Lanka in 2020, guys, have scored less than 200 in the first innings. India scored 260 for 5 in 2017 was Sri Lanka. That was ridiculous. That was, I think, the game Rohit got, I think, a T20 international 100. So I might be wrong, but let's just check the stats out of that. And South Africa scored 227 for 3 versus India in 2022. Because it's happening in the Holkar Indore, do you have any particular memories? Because the first thing I think of Indore is not our friend Somesh and the Poha, but Sehwag 219.
Oh,
that's the first thing which strikes me. Or if you want to go IPL way, that AB de Villiers one-handed six.
I'm trying to think.
Of Shami.
Oh, that was in okay. Yeah,
That
when
was
Punjab,
yeah,
Kings 11 Punjab
ridiculous.
have. Yep.
It was
Completely agree.
madness, yeah.
Completely agree. But yeah, to be honest, not a lot of fond memories. I do have a lot of. I mean, I do have a fair bit of just memories here and there. The Test match against New Zealand and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, nothing to sort of really sort of take me back in time or something. But yeah, Sehwag's 219, great shout. Definitely an innings I remember watching live. He was dropped or given an opportunity at 172.
Yeah.
Oh, shot! Yeah.
Welcome to proceedings, Mukesh Kumar. He's absolutely donked that. And there's a little bit of exercise for Vineet Kulkarni, the first of the day. And Mukesh Kumar wouldn't like that, but Gurbaz has made his intentions clear indeed. And Vasant Narayan jumping on saying we will OTWWC, which is with this defeatist mindset covered. I mean, what's up with spelling on a Sunday, lad?
I love the fact that he's given absolutely no F's to a sentence
against Afghanistan. Forget World Cup and forget about spelling in the comments clearly, Vasant, because even your against is against. So I don't know what that is. But Ravi Singh, good to see you, my friend, in this evening watch along. You go on to say, do you all think Virat would, being a top leader, finishing the game has been underappreciated because finishing is always associated with 5, 6, 7 position batters? All I'm saying is this: Virat Kohli should play the World Cup purely because of the power players he has around him. Virat's the best anchor that we've got. I know people will say Gill can do the same role, but you're talking about Virat, you're talking about him having a lot of credit in the bank because what he's done in past T20 World Cups. Let's not forget that, because it's easy to say, oh yeah, he's a big match player, but he is a big match player. And in this format, you just need good players around him. I don't know what Akshay's take is. I definitely think Virat should go for the World Cup.
Oh, ball! He's bowled there?
No.
Oh, I thought he was bowled.
And I think it was impact outside.
Jeez, yeah, impact seemed outside and height as well. But yeah, coming back to the Kohli bit, to be honest, had it been the last T20 World Cup, the one that happened down under, yeah, I do agree there was Kohli's reputation, so to say, that sort of helped him make his way into the squad. Not really the case this time around.
They've gone for the review.
They have gone for the review. I feel it's, I don't think.
Maybe umpire's call. The 2 matches we lost by 10 wickets for batting first. That is why we need more practice, but team management does think so. Yeah, I think you made an excellent point there. The fact that you look it up past exits of the respective T20 World Cups, New Zealand and England come to mind. New Zealand, the UAE, and England down under. You're spot on, SVK. Just on the Virat Rohit point, I think if Hardik is unfit, you have to take Rohit as your captain. And I don't want to say, oh, you can make Sky captain.
Okay. But I still feel impact umpire's call at best. I don't think it's impact in line.
You never know. You never know.
Nah. I can see half of the ball literally.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think it'll probably be one red,
umpires,
yellow.
Exactly.
And maybe a red
there, yeah. Oh, green is also possible. Yeah, I do agree. But a red is also possible. I'm not sure how high and how tall this guy is. So I don't know how high he's actually been hit.
Yeah.
But yeah, impact definitely seems a bit dicey here. And going back to the Kohli, but once again, while we wait, for the third umpire to make his decision, again, I feel this time around, Kohli deserves a spot just based on his performances. I don't think there are 2 questions about that, at least in my case. And also, if the question is about having an anchor and not having too many anchors, between Kohli and Gill, it's any day Kohli for me, given his conversion rate. That's outside probably, okay, umpire's call, as expected. Yeah, red, orange and red. So yeah, that means the review will be retained, but yeah, the decision does go in Afghanistan's favor. So yeah, exactly, just coming back to that, and given Kohli's conversion rate and the way, the kind of gears he has when it comes to accelerating at the death, that's second to none. So
I know people critique him for that spin susceptibility in the middle overs, but apart from that, Virat is actually a top T20 international batter. Let's make no mistake about it. You need game awareness, like Ravi Singh points out rightly in the comments, and you need key experienced folks. I mean, if you really want to go with a young brigade, I'm all for it, but you need 1 or 2 in there who have the experience of playing in past T20 World Cups, and Virat's the perfect guy there. Whether you slot him as an opener, whether you slot him as one down, that's another debate that I'd like to have with you guys. Avnish, I feel you're undermining Virat hitting abilities. Others might be slightly better hitters, but remember who hit those sticks. I Hemant, honestly, I can't agree.
This
more
guy
with
won't
you.
undermine Virat even
Like,
in
I
his
sometimes
dreams.
downplay how much I'm a Virat fan
Yeah.
because you should see our office. I mean, they slander the king for no rhyme or reason. I mean, you're talking about a guy who's got over 4,000 T20 international runs. He's lurking up to 12,000 T20 runs.
Shot yaar, 4 hai bhai.
That's a great shot. And Mukesh is kind of getting it from the Afghan openers and the captains off the mark, Zadran this time.
Yeah.
This is what Rohit has been brought for, to take these coward calls like chasing against Afghanistan.
Man.
And that's what we were even discussing in previous cricket.com live shows. Sports fan, you're spot on, because how many times, Akshay, in the last 4 or 5 years have we changed captains in terms of T20s, whether it's Hardik or whether it's Sky we saw against Australia or Rohit? We've all had that timid safety first approach. No one wants to take the training wheels off. Everyone wants to kind of, be steady, get the wins in the bag. These are the perfect opportunities to try things out, to absolutely try things out. And I would even go on to say, if they're playing Sundar today, right?
Yeah.
Essentially, I know batters generally need their time, but like to take wild calls like propelling him, giving him a little cameo as a pinch hitter, things like that outside the box can really work in series like this, because people will forget this fucking series. I mean, I know Afghanistan fans won't because it's their first series in India and all of that, but we will not win the World Cup with this defeatist mindset. Coward captain, how can we expect us to win if we chase against Afghanistan? Virat Rohit should no way play, especially in West Indies.
Okay.
I beg to differ. I think Rohit should play if we don't have Hardik fit. I don't think I would be comfortable with Surya Kumar Yadav as our captain. People would say, how does it matter? We anyway don't have a philosophy. Whoever captains.
There's already a change, by the way, in the middle.
Yeah, and where do you stand on that? Like, because Sky, I agree, is our number one pick in T20 internationals, but doesn't that mean I don't want to give him added pressure as a captain?
See, again, just because you're a good player does not necessarily mean you're a good leader or a good skipper. So I wouldn't.
So if Hardik's not fit, who would you like to see lead us in that World Cup?
Yeah, that's a very, very, very tough call, to be honest, because for me personally, again, this is a personal opinion. I don't think there's any player right now in the Indian setup, any active player at least, who can sort of add value just as a captain. So for me, it's all about whether you're making the 11 as a player. And that's a no for me when it comes to Rohit Sharma. He's not making the 11 if he was just a player. And when that's the case,
I agree. That's a fair thought.
Exactly. And when that's the case, I don't want to take him just because I don't have a skipper. That cannot be a reason.
But does he not give you conviction as just a captain?
But that's not the point, right? It's not about conviction and perception and all of that. It's about actual performances. Oh, is it out? And that's a wicket, boy.
And again, Bishnoy has a knack of striking in his first over. We saw it in that Australia series where he kept getting batters bowled, but this time a wrong one again. And Gurbaz finds Dubey on mid-on, like literally 20 for 1, and spin being introduced. And you could see it coming because the Afghan batters fancy themselves. And we've spoken about in this pitch in Indore, it's always a belter. I mean, no wonder he fancied his chances over there. 20 for none becomes 20 for 1. So we'll make that correction in the ticker. But do remember to sync your streams in, all you lovely people. Join us because we're watching it on Sports 18 and we're calling the shots as well.
By the way, he's absolutely livid, and he should be, because he was the one sort of, aggressive option that Afghanistan had. I was looking forward to seeing more of him, but won't be the case. Clearly, just mistimed that hoik, unfortunately.
Ridiculous. By the way, do give this video a like because it helps with the algorithm. All you 30 people watching, I expect 25 likes just right now because it'll just do us a world of good. And we're here every India match, whether it's women's or men's. There's so many watch-alongs in 2024. Me and Akshay can't wait to bring it for you all. But just coming back to that Rohit Virat chat, Virat and Rohit, I disagree with a few guys in the comments saying that they shouldn't play the World Cup. I think they should. I think I always said this even 6 months ago. I know people are still left with a sour taste in their mouth after we exited that World Cup down under, saying, it's a time to change and time to reset. Because of the venue, they were always going to go. You see even places in the US right now, the way they're selling it back there, they have Virat all over the posters.
See, again, to begin with, when it comes to Rohit, like I said, I'm still on the fence. I'm not entirely on board with the Rohit call. Kohli, Shoya, irrespective of, his spin frailties and all of that, he still makes the cut for me as a solid number 3 option. And he is sort of the only clutch player, so to say. And given that as well, given that metric, someone who you can depend on come the big situations, I wouldn't mind sticking to Kohli. And as far as the US bet is concerned and what you're saying, I genuinely hope that's not the reason.
I know it's not the reason, but just think about it from a financial perspective.
But you're playing the
And
World Cup.
I've kept saying this and repeat like a broken tape recorder. If it was, say, South Africa to host the 2024 T20 World Cup, Rohit and Virat wouldn't have been on this.
No, Virat would have been there, bro. Virat, of course, South Africa, he would have been there. Pace, bounce. The guy would have eaten pacers for breakfast,
Maybe,
lunch.
yeah,
and dinner.
from a cricketing logic perspective.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying they would have anyway said Tata goodbye to this format because
Probably.
they've had their chances. Virat's played, I don't know, 6, 7 World Cups now, T20.
Yeah, 9, 10.
No, 9 he was in there.
Okay, then 10. 10 was either. No, I don't think.
10 he was in there.
12, 14,
12.
16, 21, 22, 5. He's played.
Yeah, 5. Virat with Jaiswal as openers acceptable to some degree, but not Rohit and Virat together or Virat at 3. I agree with you. I would say that if Hardik isn't in the squad, again, my question is, who do you want to have as T20 international captain? Because even if you look at this squad right now, introspect, Hemant, Vasant, tell me, who is your vice captain? Who is your vice captain? Who is that person we're looking at in the dressing room saying, that's a leader, that's a guy who can take Indian cricket forward? They're not.
I mean,
they're individually good, yes. But how often have we seen it? I mean, Virat was actually a leader. Even when
I have a name for that.
Yeah.
I have a name, and that is Jasprit Bumrah. Plenty of instances where he's shown that he is a good enough leader. The most recent one again being in South Africa when he was sort of with Siraj as a translator. But
I just like Cummins is obviously a brilliant example for bowlers as captains. But knowing Bumrah and how obviously important he is for 3 formats, and he's kind of someone we have to wrap around with cotton wool because he's fragile. I don't know it sits right in the Indian scheme of things to make a bowler as captain. But I mean, just
for the World Cup, just for the World Cup, come on, I'm pretty sure you can. And again, like I was saying before,
that's a fair shout. That's a fair shout.
And like I was saying before, I don't think we have any player in the any active player in the Indian setup who sort of can add value tactically.
Yeah.
So given that, might as well have Bumrah. For a fact,
Bumrah has 100% record as captain.
Exactly.
Okay. Except 2 Ireland T20 wins.
Yeah, but again, that he's a short starter for you, irrespective of where they play, how they play. They're not going to rest him.
Yeah.
Given that, just have Bumrah as your skipper. And then Kohli and Jaiswal are going to be my openers for the ideal Indian 11.
I agree. And I said this so long ago. It's insane. And I'm not saying it at the back of Virat's last 12 T20 international innings because he averages 75 or something like that.
Maar, hey, maar.
That's a great shot.
Yeah,
I mean, have they found a new role for this lad? Because I don't think he's batted one down before.
Yeah. I mean, you would usually see him at number 6, number 7. Good to see him sort of come a bit up.
Yeah.
Right now.
What are we going to gain even if we win this? Absolutely nothing. I would like to.
No. What are you saying? We win the IDFC trophy, of course. That's what we're gaining. Come on, SPK 307.
Absolutely huge. And just respect and pride and bragging rights, if that really matters.
Yeah, and all your Kohli fans, Rohit fans, they'll have bragging rights, of course. Ki boss, jeet gaye, dekho, dono saath mein.
Yeah. By the way, 27 for 1. I know we're slightly kind of late over there. We're asking you tonight multiple questions.
Maar bhai!
And that's another 4.
Oh, yeah, nice.
So Mukesh is kind of bleeding runs in his first 9 balls. He's already gone for 20. We're asking multiple things in this watch along as we always do. It's an interactive platform and it's a one-of-a-kind show because we take all kind of comments. So please tell a friend and a family about cricket.com and our live content. Name your top 3 T20 international players. Go right now. I would say Rashid, Sky, Kohli.
Oh, come on, man.
What?
Just Kohli.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right, okay.
Rashid, Sky, Kohli.
Rashid, Sky for me as well. I'm just trying to think who would I go for the third one. Bumrah is a good shout.
Butler.
Nah. Top 3 T20I players.
Bobsy. Are Bobsy king? Hai?
Oops. Wait, are we talking about all time or just?
No, just right now. Virat, Butler, Shaheen Singh, Melville, Menes.
Nah, man. Nah, I wouldn't go with Butler for sure. Shaheen, come on, Melville, come on. Shaheen. Yeah, not Shaheen for me as well.
Rashid, Virat, Sky. I would say that.
Nah, not Virat for me.
I'd like to say Bumrah for one of them. Maybe Rashid, Sky, Bumrah.
Bumrah is just definitely closer. Yeah. I would rate Maxwell above. I would put Maxwell above Kohli.
Maxwell's a great shout.
Given his current form, especially. So, yeah, I'll go with this. Jaren Rafi. I do agree with you. I'll stick the same trio. Rashid, Bumrah, and Sky. I'll stick to that.
But T20 international.
Yeah.
T20 is generally these 3, I guess, right now.
Bumrah's done what? I mean, I don't think he has bad numbers in T20Is, does he?
He's good.
So, yeah, I mean...
But Maxwell's a good shout. Butler's a good shout.
I'm
who
trying
else?
to think of more names.
De Kock. But De Kock's done, no? In T20 international.
No, he's still there, right? He's still there. Just ODIs and tests for now. I'm trying to think of the South African 11. Again, for the uninitiated, yesterday 244 is what? Yeah, the MI Cape Town. That was ridiculous, ridiculous. You saw the Duplessis blinder, by the way.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
I'm getting a little conviction. 2024 IPL trophy loading. But yeah, I just want to pick up on something from last Watchalong. Meanwhile, 31 for 1, 3.5, and I think the pitch
32.
run, so it'll be 32 for 1. But yeah, so basically, if you guys are watching this, you should check out our first Watchalong, which had Gurkirat. And Gurkirat did have a few provocative things to say, one of which was Rohit Sharma not being in the top 30 cricketers in the country. And I just wanted to ask Akshay if you think, A, that's true. Do you think Paji was just, like animated that night?
To begin with, Vikas and I, we were outside. We were actually part of the discussion. Hey, arey, clip kar, arey, isko dal. So we'll take credit. We'll take credit for the tweet and the clip to begin with.
Do you guys agree with that?
Yeah.
I mean, I know we love him. And I'm not throwing him under the bus by any stretch of the imagination. And Paji, if you're watching, good on you. Happy Sunday to you.
Already said that he's not your favorite watch-along partner. You've already.
It's established. He knows that.
All right, but yeah, coming back to this. We were actually, again, off air, we were discussing this as well. In terms of Rohit and where does he stand when it comes to India's talent pool. I don't think he fits in my. Ooh, that's a shot. That's a bad ball. Six. Nicely done, Gulbadin. Nicely done.
And again, the dimensions in this ground is such. It gives you Chinnaswamy vibes. Obviously, it's not as small, but punished. But coming back to your thoughts, I just want to, of course, give context to the people joining us in this chat. Gurkirat basically said that Rohit Sharma doesn't fall under the top 30 cricketers in T20 internationals in our country, according to him. And I just feel that maybe is a stretch too far. I think Rohit...
Shabash.
Rohit definitely is top 15 for me.
Dude, we counted like 12 names.
Okay, maybe no. But if I say top 15, that means I'm taking him to the World Cup, right? Essentially.
Top 15 batters, not players. Come on. They're two different things.
What did he say?
He said top 30 batters.
He said...
No, he said batters. Dude,
so if he said batters, that's even more slanderous.
Exactly. It's even more slanderous.
Wow.
Because you're talking about...
No, but like, just before we got into the Watchalong, you and me were naming about 10 names.
We named 12. We named 12. And I'm pretty sure we think hard we will find... Oh, shot, yaar! Shabash, yaar. Shabash. Loving this. Absolutely loving this from Gulbadin.
I'm guessing Paji will even say, Rahane is a better T20 international batter.
Okay, that's nah. Itna bhi aage nahi leke jate. Yeah, not Parag, probably not Padikkal. Rahul, we didn't mention Rahul by the way, so 13. Of course, 100% Rajat Patidar. Come on, this again, peeps. I know RCB fans, ye sab wo sach hai, but come on, you can't even probably.
Okay, so let us know. Okay, so we're trying to name names in terms of who are the top 30 batters better than Rohit Sharma right now. And he mentioned players. He mentioned
all right,
players.
Producer. Okay. Abhi mere ko Twitter pe dal ke.
Players. Okay?
Sorry.
So we apologize, Guki. That's it. But that's still slanderous.
Exactly.
By any account. Top 30 players. Look, I'll start naming players, and you tell me if Rohit is better than them or not.
Okay.
Jaiswal.
See the 10 players in this 11.
Yeah.
They're better than Rohit.
Okay.
To begin with, maybe Washi ko hatao. Maybe Washi ko hata sakte. Baki, arey maar bhai.
Okay.
Yaar, Ibrahim.
Sanju.
Yeah, of course.
So that's 11.
Yeah.
KL.
Yeah, 12.
Shreyas.
Yeah, 13.
Ishan.
I would prefer Ishan over Rohit, yeah.
Padikkal.
No, not Padikkal probably. 100%. Again, but Dhruv Jurel sample size chota hatao. No.
Patidar.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, short, yaar, fielder ke haath mein nahi. Okay.
Ravi Ashwin.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'd say he adds more value with the ball.
Jadeja.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Come on, man. Stop making it sound as a rhymer.
Jadeja's in. So that's about 19
Yeah,
years.
Akshar. Yeah. Pant. Yeah. Even one-legged Pant is better than him.
Gaikwad.
Rinku is a part of this, yeah, of course.
Yeah. What about, would you say, Deepak Chahar or Rohit Sharma? Top 30 cricketers in the country in T20 internationals.
Not Deepak Chahar, but I'll include Bumrah Siraj since they're not a part of this. Bumrah Siraj come in. Who else? Shami comes in. Yeah.
You'd also like...
Gill comes in. He's not a part of the 11 today.
Gill comes in as well.
Yeah. So how many? Gin rahe ho na now?
25, 26.
Oh, wow. All right. So there you go. You all... not Rasid, not Ashwin, not...
Did we mention Tilak because he's not in the 11?
No, we didn't mention Tilak. So yeah, Tilak for sure.
Yeah, Tilak as well.
Sky.
In T20s.
Yeah, in
basically
T20s. Yeah.
we're basically talking about all these players that we're naming, we feel are better than Rohit Sharma in terms of T20 nationals, T20s.
Yeah.
I know Rohit fans will be like, what the f are you guys
But
saying?
again, Tilak, Sky, Hardik Pandya, that's 3 more names
Yeah.
there. So that takes the tally to 28 right now.
Yeah.
Who else? Who else?
But I think this is like, I guess,
honestly, yeah, the proof is in the pudding there. Like,
but do you guys agree? Do you guys actually think all these players we're naming is actually better than Rohit in the scheme of T20s?
Dude, I'd say Varun Chakravarti is better than, he adds more value. I mean, again, this isn't by any means an attempt to demean Rohit, the batter, or something like that. But T20 clearly is not his format. He's clearly not been able to come up with performances in the format. That's all we're saying. Again, no disrespect to the big man.
But all the hundreds he scored.
भाई मतलब क्या कब तक भोज उठाते रहोगे 5 साल पहले मारा था वो भी श्रीलंका के अगेंस्ट
but okay I mean obviously in the first T20 we didn't see evidence because he got run out
yeah
but in this one in the next one in Bangalore
ओ भाई ये तन्मय तो अलग लेवल पे जगह अश्विन को लिया तो केदार को भी भाई उस हिसाब से डीके भी आ जाएगा साहा आ जाएगा
शाहबाज अहमद
not right now not based on current Dhoni actually is better tactically captain.
Do you think MS Dhoni is a better fit than Rohit Sharma right now?
Not fit, is a better player, better T20 player than Rohit Sharma right now. I would say yes.
Right now, Dhoni's retired.
I know, I'm not saying that he adds more value with the bat, but captaincy, tactically, he's a lot more evolved. He's a lot more better. So I would expect him. Rahul Tewatia, good shout.
Yeah, that's also a good shout.
Abhinav Manohar.
Rahul Tewatia is a very good shout, Priyanshu. And good to see you, Priyanshu. Do tell a friend about us. Like this particular video as well. Bowled him! Akshar strikes.
Who's the bowler, Avnish?
Ibrahim Zadran is, of course, going to walk back to the pavilion. Akshar Patel. I mean, he gets wickets, but if you look at his numbers, it's all right. It's not really like, dreamy. Kunal Pandey is a good shout.
Yeah, agreed.
Good shout as well. Yeah. By the way, do tell us if you think Virat Kohli should go to the World Cup. We want to know your thoughts because we've built this cricket.com community with all you lovely people having your interests and your opinions on our channel. And it's only fair that we understand from your. We've also put out a lot of community posts and a lot of shots and reels, which you absolutely will love. Go check that out whenever you guys can. Also, Akshar over Jadeja, please, in T20.
Thank you, Priyanshu. Thank you, Priyanshu.
Yeah, okay.
Aha, Avnish bhai.
I'm still not convinced, but sure. I just saw Rohit Stat Creative and the IGCDC Norway Good Cricket said top 30 saying Melville. I mean, it is what it is, Melville. It's absolutely. I don't know whether Paji was just being Paji, but like we would count.
We've come up with names, We've come up with names.
And you know what? I mean, it's not as slanderous a call as you think about it when you actually list down names. Mohsin Khan, Riyan Parag, more names to throw into the mixer.
Parag may be a bit of a mixed bag, but Mohsin Khan, good shot. Sai Sudarshan, definitely. Yeah, look at that.
Well. Because when you're even kind of making your T20 World Cup 11s for India, you're making your 1 to 11 and you can automatically fill in places. So your Sky goes in at number 4, your Bumrah goes in.
Siraj comes in.
Siraj, you probably even to a fair degree throw in a Bishnoi with what he's done in T20s.
True.
And then you'll have to figure it out. But Rohit doesn't automatically come in. For many Rohit fans, of course, he will always feature. Virat will always feature regardless. Whether you're a Virat fan or not, I think Kohli will be in everyone's T20 World Cup 11. Unless you're absolutely.
If you could take Hemant's comment, by the way.
MS Dhoni is the most overhyped person in India.
Oh, shot, Omar Zai, Nikhil's man starts off. Oh, no, sorry, that's Gulbaz.
I mean, Hemant, to be honest with you, what he's achieved in the game and what he keeps delivering, you can't question him. And I know the hype kind of gets to people and they want to bicker about it and sulk about it, and that's fine. That's your opinion, and I respect that. But what he's done, not just for Chennai Super Kings, but Team India, and a lot of cricketers is insane. I mean, Shivam Dubey credited MS Dhoni for that finishing thing.
Ajinkya Rahane. There's so many names. And insane. Bro, again, 8 months pehle usi ne IPL jeeta hai. So again, if you're saying overhyped, I don't know. If that is overhyped, then I don't know
and
what
you can
is
say, oh yeah, but what he contributed, it's about him getting the best out of his players. You talk about even him getting the best out of someone like Robin Uthappa, who was on a wheelchair playing that IPL. And I love Robin.
He himself was on a wheelchair.
All of those guys, I mean, the dad's army for CSK, they will run through a brick wall for MS Dhoni because he's just that kind of person. So whether you feel like he's hyped or not, he gets the job done, and that's about the bottom line. The most capped average cricketer saying Hemant in that chat.
Is this an MS Dhoni slander or a Rohit Sharma slander?
I think he's going on the Hemant is doing the Hey rant. India's power in T20 cricket is such that we have no one is show for greatness other than UV, Raina, Kohli, and Sky in T20 international cricket. I agree with you because it's just been shocking.
Oh my goodness, what on earth?
Comedy of
Just
errors.
happened there.
It was Bishnoi at mid-off, and he was gone for all money. And Omarzai, of course, would have lost his partner in crime, Gulbuddin, who's been doing a handy job so far with this little pinch-hitting role.
Oh wait, it's Dubey into the attack. And by the way, it's been a fantastic power play for Afghanistan. 58 for 2. Of course, they've lost the 2 wickets. But I genuinely think Ibrahim Zadran's innings today was a win-win situation for them. Didn't consume a lot of balls. Was 10 ball खेल के out हो गया बंदा. Omarzai, Gulbuddin 200 strike rate से खेल रहा है. Omarzai, of course, is Nikhil's favorite, is one of my favorites as well. Let's hope, एक 200 type chase होगा ना तो मस्त रहेगा अपने को भी बात करने में. Priyanshu, yeah, look at that.
He wasn't in the picture. Dubey is bowling some decent little seam ups. He has, after retirement, 1 or 2 out of 4
exactly.
Captain. Yeah, and MS Dhoni, I mean, he's just been literally flying the flag for CSK. I mean, we saw how it went down with one season Jadeja's captain. It didn't work out. And he just, even if he bats at 8 and he just keeps wickets, it's just brilliant. You saw it in the final itself, that crazy stumping.
True.
He's bloody 43 odd, and for him to have lightning hands like that, it's just mad. This exercise of yours is like that friend scene where Joey comes with the hat and asks Chandler to come up with something better. Chandler picks up bread basket from the table and wears it. Lol, yeah.
And funnily enough, it reminds me of another hat scene from Friends where Ross tries to, pull off this new thing and he asks Rachel for advice. Like, just a little on the top, a little more on the top. There you go.
But Friends is a show that I actually watched when it was happening, like in the sense, like back in the day, Star World and like.
Tell me you're old without telling me you're old.
Yeah. But now people watch Friends and it's beyond belief. Like similar with me and watching shows like How I Met Your Mother or Modern Family.
Absolutely despise it, by the way, How I Met Your Mother.
Or Suits or Prison Break. All those shows I watched during that time, but people now re-watch it.
Yeah. For me, that's Big Bang Theory. That was probably one of the first shows where short,
yeah. 2.5 Men.
2.5 Men, yeah. Did you like the Charlie Sheen one or the Ashton Kutcher one?
Charlie Sheen all day long. Well, glad you respect my opinion. 2 years. Absolutely him, and that's the beauty of cricket and sport inevitably, because even I have so many crazy football fans and you should see the banter there, and I can't wait in many ways for the next 5-6 years of how cricket is kind of becoming like football.
But look at that Kohli, man.
And this is another thing with Virat, right? He's never going to disappoint you in the field. He's going to give you 120%. He wears his heart in his sleeve. I know sometimes he might mislead the captain.
The ball hasn't bounced at all.
With the knuckle delivery. And Omarzai has to go. I mean, very uncanny for him to play a cross-patted shot.
But the ball didn't bounce at all.
I was just going to ask Akshay, because I see the speedometer, 104 clicks that Shivam Dubey is bowling. And Akshay got me out with a similar delivery, right?
Yeah.
Do you think your ads and great back of the hand?
Yeah, that's true. But come on, man. He just got lucky here. He just got lucky because had it bounced as high as it should have, this was going out of the ground.
True, but I think because of the back of the hand thing, I think it came out much more slower.
You're giving Dubey way more credit.
No, his first 2 balls, 117 and 114. Then the third one was 104. So maybe the different pace. But do you think, like as bowlers, do you think we are faster than Dubey, same pace as Dubey?
104, maybe, that's there and thereabouts. I feel we are at. I'm hoping 110.
Us bending
exactly. I'm hoping we are at 110s. I'm hoping.
Yeah, I mean, have you guys ever measured yourself in bowling pace?
I have.
Stuff? Really?
Yes.
Were you passing the MRF Pace Academy?
No. This was back in Dubai. I was practicing. We had a chance to sort of, measure our pace and stuff. And yeah, it's we're not as fast as we think we are.
They put the speed gun at the bowling crease.
Exactly, yeah. Before the stump, behind the stumps, basically where the umpire is standing. So there are different kinds of speed guns. You also get those sort of handheld speed guns. You sort of calibrate everything, and your coach or whoever can hold the gun and measure.
But then how do they measure it in terms of hitting the deck and then coming onto the bat? Like, isn't that faster?
So after bouncing, it again depends on the surface. So this was a very interesting stat, or rather metric, that it was the Pakistani broadcasters who had it during last year's Pakistan-England series, where they sort of told us what the speed of the ball was, conventionally how we look at it, and what the speed was after it bounced. Because that's very important. So hit the deck bowlers and all of that, and based on how the surface is, get more pace. It's not just 130 se ball. Exactly. But if the surface isn't helpful, if you're a normal sort of bowler who doesn't really get a lot of purchase off the surface, 130 wala 120 bhi ho sakta hai. Your speed can go down. So yeah, all of that is definitely.
I mean, you think of hit the deck bowlers, Shami comes to mind, Ryan Harris as well. Ritvik got the Masters, suggests some TV shows. Akshay has a plethora of shows to offer.
You please
across
give us
language.
genres. Yeah, I'm more than happy.
For
In
sure.
fact, just today I was telling him Killer Soup, not a bad watch at all.
The City of Dreams.
Abe yaar, iska City of Dreams. Guys, please don't
What
watch.
else? Andeki and Sony Live.
No, not Andekhi, not that.
Abhay on Z5.
Abhay, maybe, but again, why are you going there?
Just like some gems.
If you want to, that's
Suyal. Have you seen Suyal on Tamil? I mean,
Sural.
Very good show.
ZH. Yeah, that was very good. Sural the Vertex.
What else?
Okay, Netflix Pay right now currently streaming. There's Killer Soup that I genuinely enjoyed.
If you guys are a fan of Idris Elba and you have Apple TV, watch Hijack. It's a 7-series thriller. Insane. London to Dubai flight gets hijacked. Idris Elba is just like
interesting.
Mad show. Blew my mind.
Oh no! Oh man! Oh,
and above the
I thought Idris Elba, you're going to Dubai straight away. Interesting. I haven't seen Hijack. Should check it out. But yeah, Netflix Pay filal, I'll just stick to Hindi. I'm just going to assume Hindi. Indian content basically. Killer Soup for sure. Definitely liked so far what I've seen of it. Panchayat season 3 comes out in a week or so looking forward to that as well. Apart from that, Sheher Lakhot was another show that I checked out.
Is that good in Z?
Yeah, that's on Prime. That's on Prime. Not a bad watch at all. I liked it.
Ravish, I completely agree with you. I mean, United's playing today, so let's hope that we get the job done and dusted, so at least we can watch that. And it's ridiculous. My favorite club is United. I've been a United fan since good old treble days, watching football since the age of 7, 8. I don't want to give my age by saying that, but now you can do the math and figure. But yeah, huge United fan. Carrick is my favorite player. Maybe Paul Scholes, maybe obviously like Ronaldo and stuff. But let me know about your sport likings. And let me know, all you lovely people watching this, who can like this video for starters. If you guys did see any Australian Open action earlier today, Djokovic played, and it was good to see him. Avnish reports that WPL happening in Bangalore and Delhi. Would you cover 100%? 100%.
Fingers crossed.
Absolutely loving it. To not just do watch-alongs with Akshay and the rest of the girls, but do fan cams.
Yeah, man, it'll be great fun. Looking forward to it.
It'll be historic WPL season, let's be fair, because last year, I mean, even though the crowds are decent in Mumbai, I know Bangalore will turn it up.
Dude, Sophie Divine. So, look, imagine this top order. Sophie, Elise, Smriti, Richa, at the Chinnaswamy. Oh my goodness, that's blockbuster right in front.
And Bangalore is sort of one of those stadiums where you can, like literally, it's a free entry.
Yeah, I hope not.
You can even price your tickets 1,000 and people will walk in.
100%. 100%.
So it's good to see that. And I can't wait for the WPL. I think 22nd Feb is what they're most likely to check that up. But even the India-England series, we're going to be doing lots of test reviews for that. Hopefully, especially with Barmy Army fans along the way, and lots more content to come. Tomorrow, remember, Akshay and me with Nix will be doing the Monday Night Live. Hopefully, we can get some Afghanistan fans as well. And Hemant, a good question, which I'll take right now. Meanwhile, Dubey back into the second over. And he did bowl 2 overs in that first T20 International and got a wicket there as well. And he continues
sticking to a slow one.
Impress. Do you guys think broadcasters should include a side and angle stream for budding players, since the front on angle doesn't reveal much about how a batter is moving and stuff? They should look at it. I really enjoy the broadcast of Fox Sports and KO and Sky Sports Cricket. If you guys have VPN, if you have any way to access anything with regards to English and Australia cricket in terms of broadcasters, there's so much to really dig into. Their lunchtime shows, how they depict.
Oh, short, short hai bhai, short. Maar isko bhai. Dubey ko main yahan pe Bumrah bana ke rakha hai. Maar sahi hai.
Gulpati Naib with this absolute onslaught. We've known why he's famous in terms of that celebration with the guns and stuff. He's clearly bringing it out. But yeah, good question, Hemant. I mean, slightly off field, but
yeah, I sort of do agree with it. I'm pretty sure Jio and all of these, they have so many angles, and they bloody hell came up with a hero cam and all of that nonsense. Yeah. This definitely would be more helpful. But if there's one request that I have for broadcasters in terms of graphics, please, for God's sake, field placement, field setting dikha do bhai. Every ball, pata nahi chalta yahan pe kya hota hai.
Absolutely.
Short abe yaar connect nahi hua.
And not
Kohli stopped. Kohli stopped. Oh my goodness, he's not happy.
Kohli makes it look like that. It's insane. And that's why you had those comparisons with Virat and Ronaldo and how old they are. But they're still
Djokovic.
Brilliant, like machines. I become a fan because of that try. Rooney,
interesting.
Brilliant.
I was a fan of the United team till 2010. That's probably there and thereabouts when Ronaldo was there. Ninth.
That's still probably one of the best front threes ever. I mean, I know many Barca fans would say Messi, Suarez, Neymar. But that work
But that's
rate
hard to beat, right?
of Rooney, Tevez. But the work rate of Rooney and Tevez is just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Because that Barcelona team as well had a sick fucking midfield.
But what about when Beckham was there? I mean, I'm asking this again, peeps.
In terms of like strikers,
Mhm.
no, I think like United when Beckham was there playing 4-4-2, but then we moved to that 4-3-3 with Ronaldo, Rooney, Tevez. I think even when Berbatov came the next season was brilliant. Park was a brilliant player as well. Our stats man, good to see him. Anirudh Kasargod, big shout out to him, of course. Do check out all his stat features on cricket.com website. Brilliant. By the way, he goes on to say, Akshay, just to add to that speed data, the release speed that is displayed is the release speed of the bowler. The reach speed is the batter is different, slower than displayed speed. Thank you for that. Yeah, that was a little thing which is anyway plaguing my mind.
Maar bhai, shabash, he's timed it.
He's timed it.
Brilliant, brilliant.
He's getting at a 50. I want to check Gulpati 9 stats in terms of
Man, this has been a
nationals.
fantastic promotion for him. Vishal Kulkarni goes on to say, guess the score after 20 overs. The one closest between you two will win and can give a dare to the loser. Ooh, interesting.
Okay, fair.
Interesting.
That's a good one.
All right, let's start with you. What are you going?
I'm going to go for 141 for 8.
Come on, 141.
Yeah.
क्या बोल रहा है भाई यहाँ पे मतलब क्या 10 ओवर में ये लोग 90 पे होंगे.
Yeah, but I feel like they'll capitulate.
All right, okay. I genuinely hope they go above 141 to begin with. I'd say 168.
168. Fair.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you'd probably be slightly better off because if one guy gets going, yes, but
True.
I feel like because they don't have a batter in there and they're just going to come kind of crash bang and wall up, who knows. But you guys have your chances to guess as well. Thanks, Vishal, for like having this little guess game. And let us know if you guys are actually watching the SA20 as well. I know a few boys in the office always are watching cricket. Nix comes to mind. Shub comes to mind. I don't know if Paji is watching the SA20. But have you watched any of it?
Yep. So far, so good.
Last night you watched the game.
Yeah, not just last night, been following it. I do, like I said during last week's MNL as well, SA20 for me is sort of the second best franchise league. So,
I think I saw the game on Saturday night, was it? No, Friday night where Purin and...
they won the game against Mumbai.
Yeah, he scored like a quick fire 60.
Yeah, Klaassen
was just mad. That batting lineup is actually pretty good. They have Salt, Jacks.
So that's Pretoria Capitals, De Kock and all of them. They are with the Super Giants.
Okay.
So blue jerseys, and Puran, Klaassen, De Kock, they all are with the same team.
Yeah.
David Willie, Dwayne Pretorius. But so Puran goes out. Like, tomorrow will be his last game, if I'm not wrong. He's available only for the first 3 games. He's going to Dubai, of course. He's going to be captaining the MI Emirates there.
That's mad.
So yeah, but Klaassen and Puran, man, that I don't think you could come up with a deadlier duo there.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. Suggested there for the loser in the comments. Producer
Ooh,
make it
wow,
happen.
okay.
Yeah, I mean 100%.
What's it there?
Make a lot of things happen.
By the way, guys, Avnish, आपको गाना है, पता है ना? It's still pending.
To be honest, I will only sing if you get 100 likes in every live.
What is every live? मतलब ये क्या perpetuity बता रहे हो? Like, how does that make sense?
Whoever is watching this right now should just know every particular video that you guys watch on cricket.com, like it, and then you'll get lucky someday to see my great singing skills. Kohli is feeling long gone to long gone, just sing. I mean, and good point brought up by Vikas over there. And sometimes when you see Virat in terms of live stadiums and all of that,
I have absolutely no clue. We just know that our office has just gone berserk outside there.
Yeah,
we just hope someone could also sort of, fill us in.
No, on that point of seeing Virat Kohli feel live, you should see how he does it from long on, just absolute energy. And wherever he goes, whichever part of the boundary he is, the amount of fans just making noise in that part of the crowd is quite ridiculous.
That's a 50 for Gulbadin, a fantastic 50, by the way.
50, and it's a cute celebration.
Of course, he shows
He's doing a lot. And Rohit Sharma is not liking it for the background. Think kya kar raha hai bhai.
And by the way, just coming back to that Kohli bit, so I was there at the stadium, at the Chinnaswamy for the India-Australia T20I. Rinku Singh, the fielder, oh my goodness, he's quick as lightning.
He can cover some distance for sure.
Really quick.
Ooh, and 10 overs gone, 81 for 3. Let us know what you guys are predicting in terms of first inning scores as well. And by the way, in terms of fielders, we put out a nice short reel, I think, in terms of Vikas casting so much about his ideal fielding 11. Go check that out as well. Mohan Bhai is back.
Yeah.
And that's why the screams, I'm guessing.
Outside, yeah.
I don't know if I've met Mohan Bhai, who's a massive KKR fan, mind.
And he was sick. He was sick for the last 4-5 days.
I want to get his thoughts about Stark.
Oh.
For sure. Making Avnish sing, is that a dare for him or the audience?
Ooh, look at that.
Pranav,
Avnish.
let's not be cheeky. Let's not be cheeky. I mean, essentially, what kind of dares are we talking about? Because this is a PG.
Okay, but if you had to
PG
sing,
18.
all right, to begin with, if you had to sing, which song would you select?
I don't know. I'm not much.
What are you most comfortable singing? Come on, you would have a go-to song, bathroom singer ke liye bhi, whatever. You would have a go-to song.
I need the music to play. And then if we do
come on, bada yaar, Lata Mangeshkar ka pota hai yahan pe.
I'll tell you who's a good singer. The man right now asking the questions. I mean, IPL.
Way to divert.
The World Cup was evidence of that. He was singing a lot of songs.
Yeah, I do like singing. I wouldn't deny that. But way to divert the audience.
What is that song that he was singing?
I also forgot, but I know you were just annoyed with me singing Dramebaz.
Dramebaz. I don't know if you heard that song, but
it's a song from Nautanki Sala. I love the movie. I love the song.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
With little math, you could have just said 142. If you had the confidence, it would score a little bit more. I mean, essentially, I was just taking a shot in the dark. V18. You can have yours. You could say 164, 150. I don't know, but I'm just saying 141 for 7. And you visualize these things. I'm sure when you make any predictions, you visualize it. I just saw 141 for 7 come into my mind. So if you think I'm speaking out from my backside, you can let me know. Literally let me know. I can't wait to watch the Indian men's team in terms of the football as well. That Asian Cup. They're playing Australia, or they played Australia. I don't know how that went. Mohan Bhai came and Gurbadeem brought up his 50. Mohan Bhai clearly loves Afghan Jalebi saying God on the party.
That's not a bad song. Avnish, you can sing that.
Afghan Jalebi?
Yeah.
What is Afghan Jalebi?
Phantom. I don't want to sing because of copyright issues. But Avnish, which singer can you impersonate?
Singer?
Yeah.
Man. I'm honestly not one of those.
Manoj Tiwari probably. Or one of those Bhojpuri singers.
Oh, no. Fuck's sake. But what do you guys listen to, Ravish? What do you listen to? Does it depend on your mood? You know which artist I was listening on the way here to work was Kahani. Have you heard this guy?
Oh, yeah. Wait, isn't that a band? Or
like, it's a little band. Like, it's a trippy band. And there's this song where that Rabba Ji. Have you heard that? Rabba
I don't think.
It's a great banging, like, techno tune.
But yeah,
puts me in this,
speaking of bands, Ben Chime with Toast, another indie band that I'm a big fan of. So guys, do check that out. Again, they've got some...
And by the way, Gabba's owner is coming into bowl here.
Yeah.
Gabba's owner, if you know, you
know. Could have said parent, but sure, owner.
We should put that up as a YouTube poll question just for fun and giggles. Who has a better mustache? Washington Sundar or Travis Head?
Ooh. Who are you going with?
I think I'll go for Washi, bro. He looks like, one of those rookie cops in a Tamil...
He looks like the cop in Killer Soup.
Yeah, he actually does, right?
Just slightly... Oh, shot, yaar! Shabash!
Golden Knives, honestly, having fun here. He's
nicely done.
Indoor.
Nicely done.
He is indeed. Why did they bowl first? I wish they batted first on a Turner again. We've spoken about this, Kushal Shah, I think, at the top of the show. I think one of the comments. And me and Akshay were saying this exact
That's a long hop,
man. Especially with Virat back, especially with Jaiswal back, and Rohit not getting a real scene in the first T20 international.
Ganda ball,
I wanted to see India bat first, and now they'll do it in Bangalore.
Oh, okay.
By the way, speaking of the Bangalore T20 international, are you going for that game?
Yep, I am.
Which part of the stadium?
So 8th stand, mid-on, matlab, somewhere there. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Hopefully you see India bat first in that game.
I couldn't care less. Just going with my dad. It's been a while since we've done something together. And I thought that was a 4. Yeah.
No. Just another single. So yeah, I mean that 88 for 3 could be 170. What did you say? 168.
168 is what I've said. Let's see.
Abhish, if this time Rohit and Virat play T20 World Cup and we lose, do people say that they should also play the 2026 World Cup in India because of experience and no pressure? I think they themselves will give up the format. They themselves will give up the format. I know we might even see Virat play IPL till 2028. And I think that is where RCB will win their first title. And Virat will end in a high 20 years. Thanks for the memories. Time to
a bit rich coming from someone.
I hope I'm wrong. I hope we win it. You know when RCB should win the IPL?
United.
Win it 2024, 25, 26. Just do
Chicago Bulls.
Has anyone done treble?
Chicago Bulls.
No, IPL.
IPL, no.
No one.
No one.
Win it 1, 2, 3.
No, but who's going to be our Michael Jordan? That's what I'm saying. I agree with you. I really hope that happens. But yeah, fingers crossed.
Camo green, man.
Oh, nice.
Camo green.
Nice. Let's hope.
Let's hope. I can't wait. I honestly can't wait. I was so excited the day after the auction. I went back home.
Arre yaar, over pitch delivery.
Gets away with it. 11 overs gone, 90 for 3. Afghanistan, keep your comments coming through. Yeah, so the day after the IPL auction, I got so excited and we had a belter of an auction. Watchalong, go check it out. I went back home to Cricket 24, which I absolutely treat with respect as a PlayStation game. And I was jobless enough to actually make every squad and every starting 11. And then I went into tournament mode, put the 10 teams in, played the IPL, had lots of fun in doing that.
RCB won.
And you know what? We should probably do that at some point in time this year. We're thinking of new shows for cricket.com.
Exactly. For game nights, exactly. Game nights new editions. Guys, actually, let's have a poll out. Would you like if the two of us sort of live stream, from Avnish's PlayStation? He loves playing on Cricket 24.
Funny commentary.
Exactly. Do let us know.
And lots of people are tuning into Cricket 24 in terms of gaming content. I don't know how much you guys play that. How many guys of y'all play real cricket? How many of you guys still play stick cricket? Tell me which are your favorite cricket games. Do you guys still play book cricket, trump cards? What is your favorite
hand cricket?
Hand cricket.
And how many of you guys? Oh yeah. ये कैसी अश्लील चीजें करता है.
By the way, another stat nugget here. Digest this if you can. Afghanistan batters to hit a 50 against India.
अरे यार.
Gone. Come on, Akshay, get that 141 for me.
Son of a gun, just committed to us.
So Ibrahim Zadan, 64 not run 2022. He got that 55 ball 50. Noor Ali Zadran, 50 in 2010. Remember that was one of Afghanistan's first ever T20s. Good within 56 today. So yeah, I mean it's not very often that India Afghanistan play T20 internationals as well, but limited data for we have to make it. And like our producers rightly put that number 4 in the ticker, 91 for 4. Akshay strikes again, his second of the night. And Afghanistan now lose the best batter, arguably, for them. And more than just a pinch hitter on a cameo role, 57 to 35. And he gets a round of applause from the dressing room. RCB winning this time, bro. Note it down.
Nandlal, bhai.
In my notes, it's already there. Yeah. East Salah Cup Namde, WPL and
Why are
IPL 2024, 2025. Champions League if it comes back 2026.
Non-existent leagues. God. Oh, come on. That's another chat to be at. Champions League, man. Please bring that back. Please. Sincerely request whoever's in charge. Not a bloody IPL T10 format or something.
I think it'll eventually happen because IPL's anyway gone down that Premier League route.
Wow,
what are the odds? Champions League back now?
100%. 100%.
It'll be so good. Perth Scorchers against RCB in a tricky cold nights in the Western Australia.
Would love it.
Away and home legs. Just make it like brilliant for the game.
Yeah.
But let's see. Every time we tell why by Akshay and fuck, they still have Najibullah. Fuck.
They have decent.
What is the obsession with India and bowling first? We've clearly bottled all the important games batting first. Everyone is saying the same point, and it's so good to see that Vishal, Hemant, Kushal, Akshay, me, the guys in the cricket.com office, all the other brilliant Indian fans see it, but the management doesn't, the captain doesn't. Why are they so worried about fucking winning a series against Afghanistan? Just literally bat first, show your balls, put your fucking balls on the table, like how Diego Simeone put it. Like balls, I know Ronaldo owned him with that celebration, but put your balls on the line, man.
Again.
If RCB wins, the state government should declare holiday. 100%. They will just play like Santosh Ukke for like 55 minutes.
Yeah. Is that the song you're going to sing?
100%. We should join the IPL, me and Akshay, because obviously we love RCB and we'll be doing so many of their watchalongs. And not just RCB watchalongs, but others. We'll come up with football sort of songs, but for like the RCB and cricket sort of thing. So stay tuned to that. That'll be pretty cool. And I don't mind singing those, like football chants and stuff. Like
RCB 100%. Song?
Sure.
I feel sad, man. David Willie should have been held on to just for this song, just for that contribution. And again, not to forget on the field as well, he was a very, very, very good performer for us. Absolutely no reason why we let go win. And bloody hell, God, Tom Curran.
Ridiculous. 92 for 4. And Nabi strikes her away, but there is deep wicket. Why do all Indian players have a beard? I don't know. It's just a trend after Virat, I'm guessing. Shubman doesn't. Shubman is one of those chocolate boys that
give it some time
on the road.
It probably also has to do with the fact that he's not been able to grow up.
And speaking of facial hair, remember Shreyas Iyer took off his facial hair and then flourished in the World Cup. So maybe that's there. We've seen the Australian cricketers don some crazy mustaches. What's the craziest facial hair that you've seen in our game?
Have you ever donned like a handlebar mustache or something?
No.
Never?
No.
It'll be interesting to see Avnish and mustache.
No, I've never experimented in terms of like wacky hairstyles or tattoos or piercings. no chance. Like, I know people like tattoos, and no disrespect to anyone who have tattoos, but like, I just think like if you have a really good body, treat your body like, imagine having a Bentley in your fucking car park and you're putting a bumper sticker on your Bentley. Why would you put a bumper sticker on your Bentley? Like, you know what I mean?
Imagine putting a sticker on, okay, please, on your Bentley.
Yeah, exactly. Please. 100%. Gulbuddin should thank Somesh, if I remember correctly. He wasn't sure about Gulbuddin. No, I think he was saying about Rahmat Shah. I think
Where's Rahmat Shah? Is he not playing today, or he's yet to come?
He must have said that about Gulbuddin, but you're right. Rohit Sharma has taken 60 T20 international catches. Can you guys get the top 4 players? Oh, that's a good one. I would say Martin Guptill.
Interesting.
Maybe. Warner,
Maxi could be there. I don't know if Maxi's played that many T20 ISO because he's taken...
Hafiz.
Kohli?
Malik.
Kohli could be there. Malik, good shout. Kohli Pollard
is a good shot, I think. Nabi, just for the sheer volume of games.
But that's gone for a 4, by the way, unexpectedly there.
Give us some clues. I know there'll be a lot of Asian names in that hat. And we'll also ask you a bunch of other questions. We discussed TV shows. So if you guys are just joining us on the Sunday night, lots to talk about. Not just the India-Afghanistan, but the Watchalong. We do it differently on cricket.com. Rohit has already said that he will experiment within constraints if not risking losing, which is bullshit. It's a stupid fucking reason. No one cares about the series. Everyone's going to remember the World Cup. So just try doing something different, honestly. And I love Rahul Dravid. I love him to death. Like, it was his birthday day before, whenever it was. And I was thinking about all the crazy moments, that scorecard where he was literally carrying his bat. But Dravid also needs to, like, somehow get the message to these boys saying, play ballsy cricket. I'm not asking them to play baseball. I'm just saying, play ballsy cricket, dude. Just go out there, express yourself. Don't be conventional India like how we were in 2013.
But just one thing to add to that. To be honest, Dravid, the coach, what little I saw of him with the Rajasthan Royals and the Delhi Daredevils in particular, he was someone who wasn't afraid of experimenting, grooming youngsters and then blooding them into the side and all of that.
But I feel there's something which is a common theme where Dravid has had success as coach in all the stints he's been in, whether it's India under-19s or the India A boys or DD or RR. There were no egos in those dressing rooms. You know what I mean?
And also, there wasn't like a BCCI.
Yeah, and there's not like this hovering.
Exactly. I feel that plays a role.
Huge. And he's such a very polite guy. I'm saying, like, I understand why India thrived of Ravi Shastri because he was more of a cheerleader and you need someone like that in the dressing room at times. Whenever I watch that press conference with Shastri and Kohli, bro, it still gives me goosebumps. Like, I love that. Kohli. And that will be a meme, by the way. Even though he's missed the stumps, that will be a meme. When they show this Virat Kohli shot of him running and picking up the ball, you'll hear all those little quotes from Harbhajan Singh saying, Kohli ke baad cheetah hai, cheetah ke baad Kohli hai. Look at that.
ये पता नहीं हरभजन ने क्या बोला आपने क्या बोला
he's going to be 37 later this year, 36 or whatever he is.
36, yeah.
Absolutely insane.
But yeah, you can answer Tanmay's question as well. He was asking Champions League mein Lahore versus Gujarat. How is it decided if Rashid plays for Lahore or Gujarat? So
that has to be there in the clause.
Exactly. And it's all money. It's all money.
And then obviously it'll come down to like Moolah. It could be loyalty maybe because some players who probably represent the BBL much more in their tenure and their careers probably would be like, you know what, we want to have our thing here. And it would be also looking at it from a starting 11 perspective, right? Your Rashid will anyway start in the Gujarat, but say other international players like a Will Jacks, will he actually play for RCB? He'd rather play with another T20 squad where he gets to start, you know what I mean? So I would love to see how that all unravels going forward. I'd love to see it be a 20.
But Lahore versus Gujarat would be a fantastic game because on the one side you have Shaheen, Haris, you've got all those pacers.
Yeah, I mean, even you go back and you look at the highlights of those Champions League trophy.
Oh, there was an edge.
Games. Not Champions League trophy, Champions League game, sorry. Mumbai Trinidad, right around the corner, Chinnaswamy here. It was 98 playing 99, Darren Ganga and Sunil Narayan. It was a fucking great game.
Even the one that was the one that Chahal chased down, or that was 2011.
I went for 2 Champions League games. So that one was MI versus TNT, and then Cape Cobras against RCB.
The one Domini thrashed Kumble.
Domini fucking took Kumble down. And it was a school field trip. And we all just felt like desolate and walked back home. Priyanshu, love your chattiness on this Sunday evening. Rohit Jaiswal, Kohli, Sky, Hardik, Rinku, Jitesh, Akshay / Bishnoy, Kuldeep, Bumrah, Siraj. This team lacks a 6 bowling option, I agree. But I can give all the batters the freedom with bat without fear. I actually like it, and I actually agree. I actually agree with everything.
Again, I wouldn't have Rohit. It would be Kohli, Jaiswal, and number 3, I wouldn't mind having a Tilak as well.
Yeah.
So that would probably be the only change. But yeah, the rest of it looks is in line with what I also had in mind.
I agree with him. Because, like, if you're putting Hardik there, then put Hardik as captain. It's fine.
Yeah.
Let's see how he can go about it. More comments to take, so keep them coming through. And we'll, of course, be doing some fun games during the first innings mid-break as well. We'll take your questions. We can talk about different things. We can talk about New Zealand, Pakistan, which ensued earlier today. We can talk about the BBL and what you've liked there. We can talk about the super smash in New Zealand.
Oh,
and
that
fucking
catch. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my word. Even if you want to try it in your backyard or against your sofas with your mates, you're not going to try that.
It's almost,
it's a once-in-a-decade catch.
Yeah, it was a proper gravity-defying stunt there. Like, the way he just sort of stopped himself and pulled himself just before he reached the rope. It reminded me of McCullum's similar effort against Bangladesh, if you remember. He was saving a boundary there. That wasn't really a catch.
I remember that one. I thought you were going to say an RCB instance. Do you remember that one?
David Visa and Shane Watson, that one.
So Shreyas Iyer, I think, was a batter for DD, and he's clofted it down the ground. And Watson's taken it, and he's tumbling, and he's thrown it back.
David Visa, I remember.
There was another one for Rajasthan Royals, Tim Saudi.
Iqbal Abdullah. That was Iqbal Abdullah, right? No, he was the bowler. Karun Iyer and Tim Saudi, 2014 IPL.
I remember seeing a Dravid interview in the match where Kohli scored his 71st, that is just helping the captain achieving his vision, implying that he's not a decision maker. How true can it be? Again, it's about having egos, how to deal with them. Who knows how much greater powers at play? Who knows? Even with Ajit Agarkar, a selector, sure, he's a great mind, and I'm not doubting that. I'm not going to slander Agarkar here without me playing the game.
Sorry, just one thing though. So basically, SPK is saying Kohli said that he's not the decision maker and he's helping Rohit in this case achieve his vision, which ideally should be the case, right? If Kohli isn't skipper, it's not his job. Basically, it's Rohit Kohli. It's the leadership group's job. I would imagine he's still a part of the leadership group and all of that stuff. But yeah, do you agree with that though? Do you think that's how it should be, or do you think it should have been a bit sort of, like Kohli should have had a bigger say when it comes to decisions?
I think generally when you talk about leadership groups, Virat's had that credit in the bank to finally have a say in terms of not picking himself for formats, because that shouldn't be a player part thing, but just always be in cohesion with the coach, and the coach and the captain should have a final say. And as simple as that. When Ravi Shastri and Virat Kohli did what they did achieve in those tests, it was brilliant. Bro, I was looking at Kohli's test record, 68 games as captain, 40 wins, and so many bloody memories, and so many times where we bundled out oppositions. It was tactics, it was strategy, it was good team selections, it was nuts. But Dravid right now not got conviction, and he's got a lot of tournaments where he's lost opportunities. The T20 World Cup, the Asia Cup last year. I know he won the Asia Cup here this time, but it's nuts.
World Cups
as well. But I want Dravid to kind of have his say, because I think he'll make a real good coach in terms of, he's not done yet. Obviously, Team India is a big job. It's probably the biggest out there in terms of the coaching role.
Finally gets one.
I think he's found long off here.
Man, it's Rinku.
He has, and Bishnoi gets a wicket. So the spinners turning it on here in Indore. 2 apiece now for them. Bishnoi 2 for 21. Akshar have got 2 as well. I think we need to depend on SC20 now to give an exciting match for tonight. Seeing Cricket Nerd. Yeah, I mean, I wish we can do multiple watch-alongs. For the World Cup, I think you're doing that exactly, because I don't know if you guys have seen the schedule.
Correction again. I'm thinking of that, not we. Don't.
How many of you guys agree that we should do a watch-along for the first ever World Cup game in the T20 World Cup, which is the US-Canada game? It's a 4:30 a.m. game. We'll be here to bring it for you all.
No, that's not decided.
Me slandering them. We'll probably be Canadian fans for the day. Maybe you'll be supporting the US. Maybe you'll be supporting cricket. How many of you all want to see that or watch? Because we'll be doing watch-alongs for the India games, obviously.
Yeah, we will be doing it for the India games. But yeah, do let us know. USA, Canada, 4:30 a.m. sharp. Are you guys, 4:30 a.m. start. Are you guys going to be here? Come on, and please, thoda rehm kar lo bhai apne pe. And
so all the games, essentially, if you look at the calendar now, and you can check it out on cricket.com, it'll tell you 7:30 p.m. starts majority for all the games. But then they have the other one, which is the day and night games as well, which are all 4:30. And those are not the real eye-catching marquee games. So, yeah, they've scheduled it for that, and we'll be doing all the watch-alongs, like I said. But I'm so tempted to just kick off the World Cup in true cricket.com
with groggy eyes,
slanderous things, abuse.
No. If anything, we'll just be annoyed and we'll just be venting out our frustration. Come on, just do this, just do that.
It's insane.
It'll probably be a 100v100 game. And I'm not up for that at 4:30 in the morning between two sides I don't know jack shit about. So
it's crazy. It's honestly crazy. By the way, also let us know your first innings predictions, because I've gone for a 141 for 7.
Which actually seems pretty realistic now.
I'm not sure. I still think this Najibullah has it in him to.
But yeah, 5 over 60 odd
pull something out of the fire. And I wanted at least 160, 170 because you can see like Rohit and Virat come to the party. But Bishla I think is doing well. Najibullah just 4 of his first 10 balls, so he's still finding his feet out there. We're asking you tonight this question: should Roko make the World Cup squad? I think many people will say Ko should. I don't know about Ro. And it's a fair point. I think it's all right.
Wow.
He's reverse swept that pass slip for 4.
Between the keeper and the slip. I'm not sure if that's how he intended it to play.
You guys can still do the watch number. Not sure how many people. I'm not expecting us to have startling numbers of people tuning at 4:30 in the morning. I'm just saying they'll wake up, they'll watch the highlights, but they'll also want to watch our thoughts, because we won't just do the watch along. We'll give you our World Cup predictions. We'll have fun and games. We'll rate jerseys. We'll do
that in the mega previews, of course.
That as well.
Yeah. But my point is,
Canada, it is your list.
So again, to be clear, peeps, it's not like we won't be covering the rest of the games. We will be doing watch-alongs for your marquee games and stuff like that. We will do a daily roundup. We will cover the game there, of course, right? Come on, it's not like we're not going to touch upon the game. We will touch upon the game. We will talk in depth. But come on, यार थोड़ा रहम कर लो भाई. 4:30 बजे उठा के अपने को 3-3.5 घंटा live करा के. Didn't know Canada had a team. Of course, Greg. Come on. Wait, isn't Greg from Canada?
No, I think that's Ben.
Oh, wow, okay. Another generic.
Ben Brown. Ben, if you're watching, shout out to you. And I know you're Canadian. You used to join us in our watch-alongs last year. And wherever you are, I hope all's well with you. But Greg, good to see you and good evening to you. What's your Sunday looking like? Have you checked out the New Zealand Pakistan highlights? Did you see it live? Did you see the Australian Open? Tell us. And Pranam Anand as well.
Where's Greg from?
Greg, where are you from? I have no idea. Actually, I have no idea. Greg could be from Bangalore.
For all you know, of course.
So, 149 saying Pranam Anand. So, it's pretty much going straight 40 runs from the last 5. Remember, there's Naminullah who can hold a bat, I would say. Mujib as well. So, Sundar, again, he's the only spinner on the night who's knocked out wickets. It's going to be interesting to see that. If he can pocket one.
I mean, it would also not entirely be wrong to say only spinners have gotten wickets. It's, of course, Akshar.
Spinners, right?
Yeah, exactly.
With regards to the spacey bowls. Right. 109 for 5, 15 gone. Vishal saying 154. So 5 more than Pranav and 13 more than me.
Maar yaar. थोड़ा तो कुछ तो try कर लो. Okay, Kareem Jannat तो ठीक है. I mean, अभी आया यहाँ पे.
Fair enough. Now, we're also wanting to know your thoughts on the T20 World Cup. Can you check?
He's not eligible, Cricket. No. So yeah.
But it's some cracking groups that we spoke about in the MNL with regards to how we want to see certain games unravel. There's Australia, who have themselves
England, Namibia, Netherlands.
Yeah, Oman.
Yeah, Oman.
That's mad. There's West Indies, Uganda, which would be a crazy clash. If you guys know, you know. Avnish, what do you make first season of MLC? I mean, essentially, I didn't really like it that much. To be honest with you. Because again, like, the only thing I remember from the MLC is Gerald Coetzee and how ferocious he was as a bowler. That's all I can remember. Faf, obviously, I watched it for him because the RC was for Michigan.
But I genuinely liked what I saw of MLC. And also some of those, the local names, especially Nostush Kenjiga, all these, again, Asian expats who moved to the US. Mohammad Mohsin, another name that comes to mind. Again,
it's good. I mean, it's good because I would say, obviously, I'm a huge cricket fan. I work for a cricket company, so it's growing the game. And MLC and this American Premier League and things of that kind.
That wasn't, bro.
Obviously, push the game with whatever little bit. And of course, everything is seemingly going towards that part of the world with the T20 World Cup there as well. Avnish and Akshay will say we need experience of Virat in 2026.
Again, in our defense, at no point in time did I say we need Virat for the experience, but we need him because he's done well, period. He has the numbers.
But right now, obviously, we can't even take a call about 2024, Vasant, because the IPL, which precedes the World Cup this year, anything could happen. Anything could happen. Imagine, and dare I say, Rohit, Virat, Gill all injured. Then what would you do? then we have to take other people, right?
Abbe
That's
yaar.
So injuries play a huge part. What else plays a huge part? Scheduling. There's obviously going to be more and more tournaments, even though they're going to reduce bilaterals. They're going to be more franchisees. I mean, there's so much going to be happening till the 2026 World Cup in India, and who knows? I mean, if say Virat has a glorious IPL and the IPL is just preceding the World Cup, and he scores 800 runs in a season, at that point in time, everyone will be like, "Yeah, why don't you take him?" So then it makes you look like a fool. So again, for us to sit here, we can say what we
finally want. Something shallow.
And everyone has an opinion, which is what we appreciate. So Vasant, we've always taken your opinion. So
yeah,
I'm not being bitter towards that. You guys watching any series these days? TV series or cricketing series?
I would imagine TV series because cricket series to chalta hi rehta, Max bhai. What are you watching right now?
TV series?
Yeah.
TV series, I've been watching, what is that? I've been watching random episodes of Modern Family. I don't know why.
Yeah. Who's your favorite character?
Phil. I would say. I think every girl should have Phil Dunphy as her husband.
Dude, I Phil Dunphy is my role model. Yeah. Eventually, if and when I do become
a sweet guy, takes care, funny as fuck, like
stupid, just dorky. Yeah, I love
Brilliant.
it.
So Modern Family,
that's your comfort,
sort of just go to. Yeah. Simpsons, I mean, shoot, talk of Simpsons.
Interesting.
In terms of just random like TV viewage. Otherwise, I love my YouTube, guys. I won't lie.
Interesting.
Absolutely love my YouTube. Random podcasts, random bits. The United Stand, for example. I know DRS.
Oh, has he connected that? Yeah, he has. Nicely done. Nicely done. The DR is so, my goodness. I really hope someone clips this and shows it to Vijay Bharadwaj and Jani. What's Jani's name?
Janardhan.
No, it's not Janardhan. Come on. So 2 months with Avnish, every day I've woken up to the unpleasant sounds.
He's woken up to some Kannada cricket podcast and he slept to a United football podcast.
Oh man. Yeah.
Apart from that, like Sky Sports, I think Nasser Sen and Michael Atherton put on a podcast with
Club Prairie Fire. Yeah.
No, that was separate.
I thought Michael won Adam Gilchrist. That's the one
you would have. This is Michael Atherton and.
Sorry. Oh, that's a 4. Wow, that's a spectacularly bad effort.
His dog can feel better, man. Gabba could have got that.
What's
Samish Santosh, that's a name we haven't seen in a while. Samish, where have you been, man? Good to see you. Give us some love by liking this video and also tune in to tomorrow's Monday Night Live at 8 p.m. Want Oman versus India or Pakistan? Nice mix of Indian, Pakistani players in Oman team.
Oh, by the way, Oman also has Fayaz, but he has one of their primary pacers who taken KL Rahul and Mayank Agarwal's wicket in the Under-19 World Cup game.
And they have the Sardar opener. Right?
Yeah, Jatinder Singh, who is bad, to say the least. Speaking of Sardars, we also saw one right now.
Indeed. Shravan, hello to you. Good afternoon, good evening.
That's such a good name, right? Shravan Anant Ramakrishnan. Like, as South Indian as it gets. Hello, Shravan. New name? Have you heard of the name before?
I've seen Shravan before. I've heard of him in the comments. But if you are new and you haven't subscribed, because a lot of people, you guys do this to us and it just slanders us and makes us feel bad.
Nice. Has he connected it? Nice. Shabash. Nice.
Krishnoy taking the pump. He's conceded 16 in this last over of his, and it's not doing justice to his figures. Do you guys follow motorsport too, like F1, MotoGP?
F1, yeah.
Statsman Anirudh is a huge fan.
Yeah.
He is a massive Ferrari fan.
Yeah.
I was a huge F1 fan way back in the day where Shumi and David Coulthard and Kimi
Raikkonen. My goodness.
Way back. And I used to be obsessed with playing F1 2000 and F1 2002 EA Sports. If you guys know.
But I also follow F1. That also has to do with with just peer pressure. To be honest, mechanical engineer. So tab ke time pe lagta tha.
Valentino Rossi. I mean, obviously not a big MotoGP fan, but I have an uncle who's a huge sucker for bikes and super bikes and racing.
Nice. By the way, do you follow F1 though? Because I know Gunther sort of backed out of Haas. He was like, bro,
I followed F1 for a while. Like, I'm not like as avid as Anirudh who watches practice on Friday and then Saturday,
the qualifying
and Sunday. There's so many people I know, and more so people have taken to F1 because it's Drive to Survive Netflix documentary, right?
True.
In fact, they put out a poll. And F1 is just, people have loved it, and that's why now I think tennis had put out a similar.
Breakpoint. That was good. Netflix has killed it. So Breakpoint. Then there's one of American.
Golf.
There's golf. That's top swing.
Exactly, Max.
Yeah.
So many people. Many people.
There's also one on American
and girls
football.
and boys, by the way. Lots of girls that I know who have met off late.
True. I mean, even the guy. I mean, again, no.
I said, Drive to Survive. Yeah, so good, right? We just really like what's his name? Daniel Ricciardo is so hot. He's so good.
This wasn't the conversation I had. But yeah, a girl I met, same thing. Hardcore.
But some really know their sport. Some really know their sport, which is brilliant. How do you think about India hosting world-class event like MotoGP? I mean, they had the Budh circuit in UP.
Dude, again, I'm having
shocking.
Yeah.
I don't know. We've spoken
zilch
about
maintenance.
it in the office.
Zilch.
It's poor, dude. It's absolutely poor.
So,
when they actually had that, you should have seen the hype around that Grand Prix and the way India were putting themselves in the
Arre yaar, Najib bhai. Arshdeep has come up with this new slow ball, by the way. He just pointed to that like a finger splitter. I'm not sure what to call it. What's it called? Between his middle and his sort of ring finger.
Yeah.
Very interesting to watch. Hamilton.
I think Verstappen's a madman. He is absolutely brilliant what he does. Like in terms of being, you say, oh, he's an aggressive driver. He's absolutely up there, Verstappen. Hamilton, again, one of those kind of sports persons like Kohli, Djokovic, Ronaldo, just brilliant. And his story as well, the fact that he kind of transcended from go-karting to F1, brilliant.
But just one thing with Hamilton, personally, I have sort of a bitter aftertaste with him because...
But now, that's the impression that he's living.
No, especially because I personally loved Bottas. He left them a couple of...
Bottas is like the perfect bridesmaid.
Yeah, and I felt bad for him. Yaar, matlab, banda acha racer hai, khud bhi acha driver hai, but chance hi nahi mila.
Yeah, you talk about like Barrichello and Schumacher, you talk about Bottas and Hamilton. And
I mean, the same thing. Nico Rosberg, another driver. He was one of my favorites, again, long back. 2016 is when he retired. So,
but some great racers over the years. Even like tennis, we were talking about this the other day because the Australian Open started. How many great tennis players in the mid-2000s, guys? We could just look forward to those draws and see banging games after banging games. Even with F1, you see the grids in the 2009, 2010 season, 2005 season. Mad racers, absolutely brilliant racers like Jack Villeneuve, JP Montoya. I mean, who's the guy from Australia?
Absolutely no clue. I'll say Daniel Ricciardo.
Who's the guy from Australia? Yeah, Adi will help me out.
Yeah. Which team? Kam se kam wo to batao. Just which guy from Australia bologe to kya karega? But yeah, in terms of F1, though.
Mark something.
All right, I'll come up with generic
Australian F1 driver. Mark Webber. Thank you.
Mark Webber. Arre, bhai, kafi common.
Mark Webber. That's the man.
Yeah. Arre.
Good over there. Satsneet pulling it back for my 141 for 7. Verstappen is a great antagonist. I'll tell you what, Verstappen and Virat, both of them, will have incredible Netflix documentaries made of them. Whenever that's going to happen, I think they'll have some incredible documentaries.
By the way, I heard the UP Warriors have commissioned a documentary to be made on them, similar to what Mumbai Indians did 5 years ago. So that'll also be interesting to see.
Come on, guys. Bottas is nowhere near to Lewis.
I'm not saying near. I'm not saying he was better than Lewis. Yeah, of course.
We're saying Bottas and Barrichello.
Yeah.
In terms
of sure, yeah.
Oh my God.
That came out of nowhere.
Talk about swinging the bat, eyes closed. I think he's just done that for 6. And that's where it's just a tough game with the bowlers. Your margin for errors. Arshdeep's not done anything wrong there, to be fair. Are you guys engineers? I'm far from it. I studied bloody management, ended up as a journalist. He at least had his pathway the way
engineering, MBA, corporate. Kiya hai bhai, Shravan bhai, kiya to hai, but calling myself an engineer would be an insult to all engineers out there. So
I can tell you, when I was like in 10th grade itself, I knew I wanted to have something as a sports thing in my career, whether it was sports management or broadcasting or journalism or sports physiotherapy. I gave myself all the options with sport because let's be honest, like I can't do without sport. Even when I go back home and I work for cricket.com, I'll watch more cricket, I'll watch football, or like I know the names of the TV series you're mentioning, but absolutely obsessed that way. Shravan, I'm guessing with that name, and I don't want to be a namist, but you're an engineer, or you seem like you're highly candidates for sure. 100%.
Oh yeah. Again, he looks like one of those proper first benchers and stuff
or a
like
potential domestic umpire on the horizon.
How did you make that
Anant
jump?
Padmanabhan.
I know, but wow, okay.
Is it just me or Mujib stepped up his batting?
Oh, he has. He definitely has. You saw it in the Asia Cup. You saw it during the World Cup as well. He chipped in with void a few useful cameos, so it's great to watch.
He's playing the IPL.
Yeah, KKR have gotten him this time
around. Would you like to see for RCB?
As a replacement for Hasranga?
Yeah. as a 50 lakh.
Yeah, base price pick, sure. Worth it, for sure. I
Lads.
wouldn't mind
Do
it.
you think Yash Dayal is better than Rohit Sharma as a T20 cricketer?
Yeah.
Huh?
No.
Yash Dayal is better?
No.
Okay. It's just causing a little chaos.
Oh!
You should have
Shabash.
taken it, man.
Dubey, man. I actually wanted to bring this up. Dubey is just
Shivam Dubey and
very lazy on the field. Just very lazy.
dude, and RC's not liking it all.
Yeah, neither would I if I was the bowler there. Like, oh man, he fell like a sack of potatoes. Come
Ridiculous. And by the way, there goes my prediction for a toss, 144 for 6 with still 2 overs left. So his 160 is definitely on the cards. Keep your comments coming through, and of course, give it a like, because I've realized not many people have liked this watch. Now, what the hell are you guys doing? And let us know what you guys are having for dinner, because I think we'll also try to quickly go get some stuff to eat in the second innings, because we are awaiting Rocco to bat in the second innings, and it'll be fascinating to see how Virat goes about his business. I know his high score in T20 internationals was against Afghanistan at 122. In fact, he averages 172 against Afghanistan, and he strikes against them is 172 as well. So it's absolutely ridiculous. Look at the split in the innings.
Why is Dubey bowling the 19th over? Why are these the experiments that the Indian team are going with? Yeah, Tala for a reason, exactly. But kya pagalpanti hai bhai? Like, why? Like,
Tala for a reason. He's bowling the 19th over because it's over number 18. 8 minus 1 is 7. Tala for a reason.
Avnish really sort of had to think hard to come up with a connection.
You know, we've been trying to make all these number 7 jokes.
Oh man, look at that. Just look at him.
He's going to CSK. Yeah, his name's Rishabh. Tala for a reason, like what Nick said. 7-letter name. So you never know. I mean, with Dubey bowling now, Rohit's probably just had faith in Mukesh.
But why Dubey in the 19th? I mean, like, I just don't. I don't.
Experiment. We're wanting experiments. This is an experiment. We'll see how it goes.
Mar!
And he's got 4.
मुझे लगा सीधा fielder के हाथ में था.
Kareem Jannat's got 4.
131? I refuse to believe the speedometer. No, I refuse to believe the speedometer.
Maybe that was like the fastest of his night.
Fastest in his life. क्या वो कहाँ से 131 पे डाल रहा है? I mean, didn't see.
Yeah, and that's Bhuvnesh Kumar's speed in his best day. Even after having such good height and still so lazy, Shivam Dubey must be abused a lot in these local maidans.
Could be, man. But that was just, very, 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 a very poor effort, to be honest.
Watched a great documentary on YouTube about Kevin Peterson, about his time in England team, what a character he is. I love those kind of documentaries. You should actually, again, I cry out for VPN. Just get VPN and just check out Sky Sports Cricket randomly, even if they're not televising a game. They have so many random go-to documentaries. It's madness. And with the
Shabash! Shabash!
That's 6. And it's fine. I don't mind this because I'll tell you what, it gives us a little bit more to watch Rocco perform. I hope so.
कहाँ ये चूतिया पे क्यों करते हैं भाई? मतलब क्यों? Like why? I'm sorry. Pardon my French, Bhojpuri, whatever you want to call that, but oh my goodness, like why would you bowl Dubey in the 19th over when you have Mukesh?
So who's the Chutia here again?
Chutia nahi, Chaman Chutia. Like क्या है ये भाई? कहाँ से?
What a guess. Of course I'm an engineer. I mean, that's great. Fantastic.
I mean, again, if you're from Bangalore, to be honest, you know the joke, right? The running joke is if you throw a stone in Bangalore, you'll either hit an IT engineer or a dog or a bloody auto driver.
Prepping up Dubey to make sure Pandya can't get into his team. So, Sheikh Shubham Gupta. Shubham, good to see you, by the way.
Oh, gets the Yorker, right? Gets the Yorker, right? Do bhag le, bhai.
And he'll come back for 2.
Yeah, Shabash.
So I'll tell you what, Akshay, 160 is really not far off right now.
Bhai, 180 इसी ओवर में खत्म कर दो 3 छक्के मार के
170. I hope that's true. I really wouldn't mind it. As long as we finish the job before 10, dude. Because even last time, if I remember correctly, that 6-wicket win we had in the T20 International, the first one.
10-15?
10-06.
Yeah.
And we asked them in the second innings, the commenters, that is, and all you lovely legends.
Yeah, and I hope you peeps have sort of, given in your predictions, of course. It'll be great to see who's gotten it right now. Ek chakka maar de bhai. Yaar, seedha.
One ball.
Did that hit the camera?
No.
Just thought.
So 158 for 6, still 8 balls left. And Afghanistan are actually giving it a right good throttle here before the innings peters out.
But again,
I can't believe Shubham Gupta with the comment and Shivam Dubey with the bowling is bowling the penultimate. Akshay spot on.
Yeah, and Shubham Dubey is the crorepati who's gone to Rajasthan Royals. वो भी add कर
Oh yeah, correct.
इसीलिए Shubham Dubey.
Where do you guys live in Bangalore? Obviously, I'm going to disclose, but I stay close.
I was getting scared. Avnish जोश में बोलना दे.
Yeah, I stay close to Palace Grounds, so whatever you want to make of it. Whether I stay in Malleshwaram, RT Nagar, Sudarshan Nagar, only time will tell.
Yeah, I stay close to Avnish's place. Then
He stays. What is that? What is that? But you can't believe. I want to see the speedometer and that. And Dhoni can't believe it.
I don't think
He's
even the speedometer's got that. Like even
And
the
even
umpires
the
asking
umpires having a
bhai,
laugh.
क्या डाल रहा है
Oh
भाई?
my word! A back of the hand slow ball which didn't do justice at all.
Oh, man.
That was shocking. That was shocking. Recommend some cricket documentaries to watch on OTT.
Fire in Babylon to
like
begin
other
with.
platforms that might need VPNs, etc. Fire in Babylon. Death
Shane
of a
wants-
Gentleman.
Oh yeah.
Watch the Al Jazeera fixing one.
Shabash, yaar!
Oh my God, he's hit that out of the fucking stadium.
Shabash!
No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. He's got a
कर
six, though.
खत्म भाई. कितना आया? 6, 10, I mean 11, 13, 14, 20
and Rohit is smiling because he knows he wants to add to his T20 international run kitty.
भाई पहले बॉल पे आउट हो गया जाएगा फिर क्या ऐड
Shocking.
करेगा?
So yeah, Death of a Gentleman.
The Al Jazeera, yeah, that was a
for
good,
sure.
the fixing one, right?
Yeah, for sure. Cricket Fever, if you like it.
I liked it, to be honest. I liked it. Fire in Babylon again.
Roar the Lion.
Nah.
Hotstar.
Nah.
CSK.
Nah.
If you're a CSK fan, that will definitely make you cry.
What's the documentary by Gaurav Kalra, the India-Pakistan series 99 man? That's a fantastic watch. It's on YouTube. Please check it out. So when Pakistan toured India in 1999,
did you like that Nasruddin one?
Mid-Wicket Tales.
Yeah.
Not a documentary, right? But I liked it. The stories were good. But I feel I'd heard most of those stories before, so it was okay. So do check classics out, by the way, for unheard stories. Comes out this Tuesday.
Go check that out. It's quite a good watch.
Yeah, there are some good cricket documentaries on Hotstar as well. I like the one on Shane Warne. Not exactly a documentary, but I did like. Oh, has he connected it? I don't think so. Or has he? No.
Gone.
Yeah.
So this is now Afghanistan's highest score against India in T20 internationals, as you saw there. And Arshdeep getting a wicket, so it does him a world of good.
Yeah.
2 for him as well. There are some good cricket docs on Hotstar as well. Max Bojo, you're absolutely spot on.
And one more recommendation.
The baseball one?
Yeah, exactly. The Indian team, the American team or the Indian team, something like that.
Which
the baseball
features
one.
Ajinkya Rahane.
Very small bit. They just marketed it as if Ajinkya Rahane is a very big part of it. But
the one that is available on YouTube, guys, go check it out. It's part of the Super Sport Productions with South Africa doing a documentary on that Australia-South Africa series, the whole sandpaper issue. Mike Hazeman, Michael Holding, they get some really good bites. Mark Nicholas is there as well. Go check that out. The one on Kronia on Netflix is really, really good. I think it's called The Bad Sport, and they do different ones. So they've, of course, shown some discrepancies in the Olympic world. I think the Italian Football League with Juventus being deducted 10 points there. The Hansi Kronia fixing one, that 90 series which comes to mind. So lots of things to watch with regards to sport, cricket documentaries, so on and so forth. But Arshdeep closing out this final over. And it's just a single. So Akshay, I'll tell you what, is really spot on with his prediction. 168 is what he said. And did you guys like the test documentary? At the time when it came out, brilliant. Absolutely loved it. I love the second part as well. I think Australia will put out a third part. And I did like the Ben Stokes one as well. Just gave us an insight. Like, who would have thought Ben Stokes was smoking a cigarette in Lord's in the balcony before the super over of the 2019 World Cup final? Like, those are the kind of things that we'll only come to know with documentaries like this. Sam Mendes, again, pulling out that documentary brilliantly.
That's a 4. Nicely done. Nicely done.
169 for 7. Yeah. They're closing up to 180 here.
Nicely done.
And remember, they were 109 for 5
at the end of the 15th over.
So they've actually done pretty well. I love the Edge documentary too. Yeah, spot on.
Which is the Edge documentary again?
Edge is basically
the WWE wrestler.
No, the Edge is.
I hope it's not inside.
No, it's a cricket one itself.
Okay.
Please refresh my mind.
Yeah, so please do help us out, and I hope you're not referring to Inside Edge. Then
no, please. Abhishek just watched that Super Sport documentary. It was too good.
I'm checking this out, by the way. And for those who know, please do. I'm trying to search, but I'm not being able to get the name of that India-Pakistan documentary. Fantastic watch. Please check it out. About Pakistan when they toured India, the Chennai Test, and all of that. It was a great watch, especially for someone who did not really watch the action live.
Yeah.
A very, very, very well documented piece.
You know what I actually also like watching sometimes if I'm really, really bored, like and Robel India, if you're of course watching, I'm really sorry to hear that your channel got taken down due to really, really sad, but you had some amazing long watches in terms of, these 2 30-minute shows.
Yeah.
Where it's like almost a series compilation.
Oh, has he connected
What
it?
a shot that is. What a shot that is. and Virat will take it.
He's not leaving.
And
back.
another catch for Virat in T20 internationals. Well done. Look at that in terms of patrolling the long on boundary, the mid-wicket boundary. Rinku at mid-wicket, Virat long on. Brilliant. That but in the test documentary where Harsha Bhogle describes test cricket as relentless defiance gives me chills. Yeah.
The Virat Kohli bit in that when Justin Langer is describing him, oh man, Virat Kohli just comes across as such a badass, such a cool badass.
Somebody's taken those best bits of Virat from that documentary and then used animal BGM. And they've made it absolutely lively for that. All you lovely people watching, please like this particular video and tell us what you guys feel in the comments about this 170 for 8, one more ball remaining in the first innings. And we're going to be doing another watch along come Wednesday. We're going to be doing fan cams as well, pre-match, post-match. Akshay is going for the game. So catch him if you guys are going for the game. Talking about cricket documentaries and movies, Ayushman playing Saurav Ganguly would be fun to include Ganguly, the administrative part 2. Lamau, I hope so.
I'm expecting it to be a pathetic movie, so I'm not even going to bother. I'm not even excited for it because Bollywood just does not know how to do biopics. I don't know.
What is the best cricket biopic though?
Bollywood just bad. I didn't. MS Dhoni. I liked Sushant's he got the character bit right. I loved it. I liked it more than Dhoni because it was a documentary. MS Dhoni's biopic was Bollywood. It was fictionalized to a great extent. All those songs, the dance. That's something I don't like.
Did you like 83 the movie?
No, personally I didn't. Again, just extremely dramatized for my liking. Come on,
he's going to be run out here. It's a wide. So the last batter has to come out. So 171 for 9 it becomes. Even though they've got a run and they've lost a wicket on the same ball.
I don't think they're complaining, to be honest. But Naveen, why did he sort of stand his ground? He could have just given away his wicket. But yeah, I don't think that helps, right? Because the new batter comes in and will be on strike.
He doesn't. And it's crazy, right? Because Mujib and Naveen should have even been here apart from that NOC thing, but times have changed. Crowd going Naveen, saying Melville.
Oh, interesting.
Who's run out here? One of them have to go.
Yeah. No, it is Mujib.
But 171 for 9, and it's going to be really interesting in terms of the second innings chase with Jaiswal back in the scheme of things. Rohit, of course, was quiet and got run out in that first one. What do you think about Harsha Bhogle as a commentator? I personally don't find him amusing. I don't say amusing. I would describe him as just being a great cricketing romantic on air. He brings something to the table that only few do. And sure, we can slander commentators for whatever reason. We've, of course, said so many bad things about certain commentators who played the game and how they call it and how biased they are towards certain stars. But I think Harsha Bhogle, even if you heard him in the BBL this time, a good ball to finish up. So Afghanistan scampered through.
अरे दो भाग देख ना अबे भाग भाई.
Oh my word. What is he doing? What is he doing?
But Jaiswal yaar.
And I tell you how he's run him out. His bat was in the air.
Yeah, Jaiswal, no one's going to be happy about this. They're laughing right. I'm pretty sure he's getting an earful.
And Mujib, Farooqi and Naveen, who of course that whole three were not going to play for the country. They've of course just made a fool of themselves in terms of running between the wickets. 172 all out.
He should have just dragged his bat in, like Sunny G likes to bring a mention every now and then. But
look how late he wakes up.
Why did he do that?
But look at this, Jaiswal, what are you doing? Akshar can't believe his eyes. And again, it's because of the bat being in the air. Literally, there are laughs going around as well. So India wrap up proceeding with a wicket. What an eventful over. Wicket 1-4-1, wicket wide wicket. I mean, ridiculous. But we're going to see the King play on Sunday. We're going to see Rohit and Jaiswal, of course, come out in about 10-15 minutes time as well. Of course, me and Akshay are doing this watch along, so it's really fair that we get some breaks, but we're not going to take it right now. We'll take more questions in the comments, and we want to know what else are you guys viewing on a Sunday. Is it the SA20? Is it Everton Aston Villa? Is it the highlights of the Australian Open?
Is it Killer Soup?
Or is it Killer Soup? Let me know. I'm expecting a cringe rap from Bacha or someone, and you can read that.
खुद से किया ये वादा रन्स चाहिए थोड़ा ज्यादा बीच से हटो आए दादा. I'm not sure if this is an actual again Badshah is not someone I clearly listen to, so couldn't care lesser. But
Shob's really into that. Good old friend and cricket writer. He's into Kambari, Mambari, Shambari, ye bari, wo bari. Insane.
Hilarious.
But to be fair, when I watched Gully Boy the movie ahead of its time, absolutely brilliant. Loved every song. I still listen to some songs
I listened to some of the bits as well, especially the one between Shah Rule and Ranveer Singh towards the end. Basically, वो एक सिक्का तेरा shirt भी नकली सब भाई the comeback भाई क्या गजब लिखा है bro.
100%. I'm actually looking forward to MI this IPL.
Oh,
get the masala that we're expecting.
You saw what
Not
happened
just
yesterday.
MI, but every team. Every team changes galore.
But you saw what happened with MI yesterday.
What happened?
They put out a graphic because the Indian team announced the squad for the first 2 tests. Rohit Sharma is leading, so naturally you would expect the graphic to have Rohit Sharma. Except it doesn't. KL Rahul is front and center, and they've got 2 other players. There's no Rohit Sharma. People have gone bizarre. Wow. And understandably so. How can you not have Rohit Sharma?
But I just think that's really like, I don't know, I expected MI to be a better franchise that way. I know they're planning succession planning and all that stuff. But this is your captain who's won
former captain
titles. Former captain, dude. Like, it's unbelievable. Do let us know how many overs India are going to win this T20 International, or if they're going to lose and make it interesting for the third T20 International.
Yeah, fingers crossed that happens.
I hope that happens because it'll keep the series alive. But I also hope that Virat and Rohit get some runs today, because who doesn't love that? For you F1 fans out there, I'd highly recommend watching the season reviews by Sky Sports F1. They're on YouTube and amazingly done. Helps you refresh the older moments, 100%. And talking about F1 as well, Steve Slater is a good name in the game in terms of calling the action. He's a top commentator. I like names like that, like Martin Tyler. I know many people would have said he's an age commentator, and people like Peter Drury right now as a football commentator. But different sort of likings and preferences. Every time I watch a United game right now, VPN at Sky Sports, I hear Peter Drury and Gary Neville, and I'm a huge United fan, so I'm a sucker for that. Max Bojo saying the India-Pakistan documentary you guys are talking about, the 99 Tours, on a channel called Ahmed Salman. I remember watching the cars. Gaurav Kapoor talked about it in an interview.
He spoke about it in the 22 Yarns episode with Gaurav Kalra.
That's why this one. So what is it about?
So when Pakistan toured India, the documentary is about that whole series and how
99.
Exactly. So Pakistan in Chennai, then Delhi, the 10th.
And what a series that was.
It was iconic, and there were so many moments. So apparently in the Delhi game, when Anil Kumble was sort of wreaking havoc, there was a drainage pipe broken right in front of Pakistan's pavilion. So they couldn't walk straight. The batters, they had to sort of, circumvent. They had to go. They had to take a detour. Hilarious and great fun. So they were with their families. The conversations between Sachin and Wasim, of course, where they're asking about each other's families. How's Anjali Bhavi? Like, it was great and very endearing. Again, like, it makes them human, and that's what we also want to see.
Like, Sehwag was part of that series. He didn't debut.
Was he? Okay, I wasn't aware.
Part of the series, but I don't think he was.
2000 is when he debuted, right?
Yeah, 2001.
Okay, South Africa.
Yeah, that's South Africa one. So, yeah, good documentary to probably watch. Murray Walker is also a legendary F1 commentator too. Absolutely.
Clearly, Arhan is big on F1. Arhan, are you from Bangalore though? I hope you're also an RCB fan.
Yeah, let us know as well.
Yeah, please do.
And sometimes it makes you think about generally like how you guys have grown up watching the game, loving the game. What were your most avid childhood memories watching cricket, going to the game as well? Someone was asking me this the other day because obviously Bangalore is hosting the T20 International. He's there, why didn't you go for the game? And I was just like, I've seen so many games.
Oh, yeah, man.
It's unbelievable. In the stadium. It's not like I sit here saying this is a 60-year-old. I just pick and choose nowadays. And obviously, sometimes work comes in the way, so I can't do anything. Just for the masala thing, hope Hardik isn't fit till half the IPL, and am I doing well till he returns?
All of IPL. I just seen that all of IPL, and I actually see that happening as well.
But now with Rohit not captaining MI anymore, if Hardik's unfit, so Sky's going to captain the first. But Sky's also not going to be fit for the first.
Yeah, I would imagine they'd go back to Rohit.
Imagine they give the fucking captaincy to Ishan Kishan.
Bhai, Bumrah ka marni gaya, bhai.
Yeah, I keep forgetting Bumrah actually. But yeah, looking forward to the IPL with regards to all the fascinating subplots in every team. JL and KL and LSG. SRH after they've spent fucking 10,000 fucking crores on that team. Who else? I mean,
RCB, Andy Fla, CSK, Dubey's last. I mean, not Dubey, Dhoni's last dance. Sorry, a lot of things to talk about.
Abhi, the Sky Sports stuff about the Prem you're talking about, is it on YouTube? No, I mean they have the Sky Sports Premier League and Sky Sports Football channel on YouTube, and they give out good content bits from there. But all I'm saying is get Proton VPN. Go to Netherlands in terms of the country that you want to use the VPN, and then go to crickfree.sx. Will I get sued for this?
Clearly, I mean, properly.
I mean, I'm just
explaining all of
suggesting
this.
the best VPNs to use out there, guys.
To whomsoever.
So how I
it's
do it,
concerned.
I have Proton VPN, and it's really cheap. It's like $1 annually or something like that. Get that, and then go to your browser, crickfree.sx, and then you can just literally go to any channel in the world. Any channel, your Super Sport, your Astro Sport, your KO Sports, Fox Sports, NBC, or whatever that you want to watch. I watch my Champions League on BT Sport. I watch my football on Sky Sports. And it's just fun, dude. Like FA Cup, I watch on BBC. And the way they package it, produce it, the production, it helps me with my job, not just as a anchor, but even as a producer.
And here we have PP in front of us.
And we have PP in front of us. Just on our broadcast, with regards to that chat brought up earlier about how broadcasters should introduce more things, I would give the benefit of the doubt to Gio Akshay about how they've made it much more youthful in terms of their brand ethos, in terms of their messaging, tickering, the way they've asked their guests to dress up and stuff. It's much more chilled, and I like that compared to the Star Sports.
Fair enough.
Shocking. I hope there's no movie or documentary for Virat. He can write his autobiography, which we'll be happy to read. Movies will try to show on-trial feats more from Masala. Not biopic, but I would just say, like, you know, all these unseen fucking moments, like crazy dressing room speeches, like that chat that he gave before India bundled England out at Lords, like give them 60s overs of hell.
No,
Things like that we'd love to see, and who wouldn't like to see that, especially in his test career as captain. Brilliant. As supporting RCB for last 15 years, me and you both Bentley tough. See, it was written for me in the stars to support RCB, regardless of Kohli or Dravid. I'm a Bangalore guy, so I'm an automatic BFC fan. I'm an automatic Bengaluru Bulls fan for PKL.
Torpedoes.
I'm a huge what do you say? Like generally, like obviously now Virat and Sunil Chhetri are not Bangalore boys, but I've become their fans because they play for my clubs, right? Essentially, so it's been tough. There've been lots of forgetful summers in the past. 2009 comes to mind, where I was in Goa in a resort, and it was so painful.
RCB?
Because
finals.
You know what happened? I watched the DC RCB game, Deccan Chargers.
No, don't remind me of all of those.
We went down, and then half an hour later, I saw fucking Lionel Messi and Barcelona beat United in Rome, and it was just one of the most forgetful days as a fan for me. And I was like 17, and oh my God, it was just so tough to bear. But we've seen some great days for RCB, honest to God. Like, I can't tell you, even though we've not got the silverware, some of the games we've pulled out of the fire, some of the games we've actually seen, RCB fans, there's a reason why we've had the most fun fan following. Not because of Virat, because we've actually had AB light up games. Gale give us some crazy heart-stopping moments.
But also with RCB fans, it is genuinely like, you know, a fraternity. You know, it's sort of, it is a community of its own. And yeah, you just see an RCB fan and you're like, yeah, bro.
It's crazy. It's honestly mad. And I love them. Honestly, I love them. I know people think we're fucking lame and we're stupid and we're heartless and we're really loyal and all those jokes. But I absolutely love them. The amount of noise that they make, the amount of
man. An RCB game in Chinnaswamy Bishal, you'll have loads of fun.
And world over, you will just see RCB jerseys across. It's just brilliant. That's why, as an RCB fan, sitting here with him, whenever we win that IPL, it'll happen. 100% it'll happen in our lifetimes. I think I'd rather see RCB win the IPL than India play a football World Cup. I hope both happens. But both will happen. And once we win it, Akshay, win it and win it again and then win it again. And
let's hope. God. But just one thing, the South Africa Test Series, I've lost count of how many RCB jerseys I saw. Even the SA20, a lot of youngsters, a lot of people just wearing their RCB jerseys. It's great to watch, man. It's just great to watch.
Are you guys heading for the T20 International Live? He's basically off, so he's going for the game. He's going to be watching it. So Akshay won't be doing work that day. I'll be doing the watch-along with Nix in Gurkirat. So most slanderous comments from Gurkirat. And I'll probably be doing something with the fans pre-match and post-match. So that means I'll have to fucking do the watch-along from here.
Yep.
Can I use a studio like this? Do this setup?
That's what Somesh did, right? So you can probably. We'll discuss the logistics of it off the head.
Because I love this setup. And then obviously I'll have to either put myself centrally. We'll figure it out. Have you guys watched the kite competition? Ask me again. We were speaking about that 2016 fucking repeat to SRH. And even that was played in Ahmedabad. I mean, come on.
But
Really?
the 2016 final, I went to a fan park in Mysore. Oh man, with 10,000 people.
How are these fan parks that they have though?
A pretty cool experience. Better than watching it by yourself for sure.
It's just like massive lawns and spaces.
Yeah,
with projectors.
Exactly, it's a fair essentially. So you've got your brides and all of that, the food stalls and all
nice.
of that arranged.
So it's like a Sunday with IPL.
Exactly. It was pretty cool, and yeah, man, it was just 5,000 odd people losing it, having their hearts broken at the same time.
Sure.
Never forget.
Which actor would you like to see playing Virat Kohli's biopic? I don't know.
Apparently, Fawad Khan, wasn't he supposed to be part of the Dhoni biopic and all of that? Like, he does look eerily similar to Kohli. What are you thinking?
I don't know, bro. Karthik Aryan.
I
don't know, man.
Kya monologues
is really poor. I could say anything and I'll be clipped up for it. So, I don't know. Essentially, your guess is as good as mine. By the way, India are, of course, resuming this game by chasing 173. It's going to be Fazal Haq Farooqi into the attack. And Jaiswal, who missed the first game, gets the first ball. And straight away,
I thought it was straight to point.
It is, of course, Yash ball.
Wow.
Shahid Kapoor is a perfect match for Kohli's biopic. I did like Shahid Kapoor in that Bloody Daddy.
Oh, yeah.
It was not bad.
Yeah.
So bad.
And I'm looking forward.
Raji Kundela. Remember the last time I saw him left, right, left?
Oh, I thought you'd go to Amir. Why left, right, left?
Okay. I didn't see him in Amir actually.
Amir's pretty good again. He had his practice in Jersey, but to be honest, I didn't like Shahid's cricket in Jersey or even Dil Bole Hadappa for that matter. Watch it in the theatre. Never forget it.
Have you and Vikas put a reel out in terms of
No, it's not yet out. I wanted to pick it up, but no, it's not yet out. Give it some time, we will. Ooh, look at that. What just happened there?
He just played it and
no, but then he's like, something happened.
Will this count as a ball?
Yeah, it is counted as a ball.
And now the umpire is to blame here because Jaiswal.
Come on, why will the umpire be blamed?
Because the umpire was supposed to stick his arm and be like he was not ready.
No, he was. Something just happened in the. He backed out too late to be honest.
Watch Australia Pakistan series using VPN and Fox and off the broadcast. And you know the best part about not just getting into the other broadcasts like Sky Sports, Super Sport, and Fox Sports, so on and so forth, ad free. That is the best. During the fucking over break, you want to hear Gilly and Wasim Akram and Ravi Shastri, whoever's having a chat in the ads to talk about cricket. Not every time you'll see on fucking ad here, the bloody bowler's not even done getting his cap from the umpire, an advert. So I hate the Indian broadcasters that way. Guys, sorry for joining late, not so well. Oh, that's really apologetic from our end to hear that. Get some warm soup.
Ooh, Yorker, is that out? That's close to be honest. Because he also seemed to have shuffled.
I think if it's hit him on the full.
Yeah. Because he shuffled a bit as well. So not the worst shout.
Fazal Farooqi is pleading with Zadran to take it. And Zadran's gone upstairs. They've gone upstairs. But yeah, wish you well.
Gurbaz has already given it out.
Plenty of soup for you. Not killer soup, not the mutton pie soup that Manoj Bajpayee keeps throwing up and, flushing out of his system. Would love to have shot summary of first innings and your thoughts of the performance in 2 minutes. So basically, this is what we thought. We thought essentially from the get-go, and I'm talking about from the coin being flipped in the air, why the hell did we decide to bowl first? We could have definitely decided to bat. The changes, we saw it coming. We were predicting it. It's a very, very good shot. I think.
I don't know if it's sort of swinging away a bit more.
Because it's coming back in. Jaiswal could be on his bike here, It could be hitting.
So it's Rocco in the middle.
It's Rocco in the middle.
Let's see.
Yeah, I feel like some decent bowling changes. I think Bishnoi again proving his worth. Akshar again making a good case over there. I would like to have seen Mukesh come back in the death after being expensive.
Is that bad? No, that's not bad. That's not bad. So I'm like, wait, no, that's not bad. That's
another pick in the right direction, I guess. So with regards to India and their spinners excelling, Arshdeep finishing off pretty well. So that's our review from the first innings.
But yeah, the last 5 overs went for 63 runs. There was poor bowling, and Dubey bowled the 19th over, by the way. Vasant something, both of us don't know why.
1 red.
Okay. Are?
What? And how is it going away?
Yeah, that's the only thing. I didn't know if it was going to go away. But
They've absolutely rigged it. Anyway, Jaiswal gets the benefit of the doubt and...
Fazal Farooqi भी वही पूछ रहा है कि भाई मैंने तो आउट स्विंगर डाला था ये बॉल इस तरफ कैसे चला गया भाई
He can't believe it. He can't believe it.
You should have seen him. He was literally using his hand. भाई मैंने तो आउट स्विंगर डाला ये इस तरफ कैसे गया
Fazal Farooqi looks like like Deepak Chai's younger brother.
Yeah, agreed. He also looks like a certain Ayub Khan, another actor. Not. I don't know if you know Ayub Khan, the actor, Bollywood actor. Yeah, that's why I was getting at the actor. He was a part of Mela, another atrocious movie that I shouldn't bring up. No, Dil Chahta Hai, that works, right?
That's bad. Let's see what Faruqi has, because whether he goes to the outswinger again or not, he goes
better,
for it.
much better. Drags his length. So, wait,
Ooh, and Rohit has run out first.
Jeez.
Stop making biopics on people who are still alive and working. That is true. That is absolutely
completely
true.
Agree. It's almost like an exercise in vanity, so I completely agree with that. We should sort of give it some time. Rest कर लो भाई, retire हो जाओ, chill will मारो, फिर देखते हैं कि क्या करना चाहिए.
Pal Royal just completed the innings. He's got 210 and now over to Jaiswal to carry on Royal's legacy.
Thanks for the update.
Pal Royals, I mean, did Butler get going?
Yeah, Butler, Roy, who got going, do let us know.
Do let us know, because Broad put out a post in his Instagram story saying it could be Josh Butler's SC20. Whole country against one guy, saying SVK. We've heard that before, 100%. All you lovely people watching this, please like this content. If you're joining this and watching it right now, if you're reliving, first ball, there's no hit in the top 30 players of the country.
Look at the reaction.
Oh my word!
Good Kirat is right now having his dinner, and it's definitely going down.
Rohit fans, don't quit supporting Rohit. First ball,
top of off.
What is it with Rohit? What is it?
Wait, it was a golden duck in the first T20I, is bet.
Oh my word!
I'm asking you.
No, I don't think so.
Was it a diamond duck?
No, I think he got something on the board over there. Rohit goes. A golden duck. A golden duck for the Indian captain. Does that mean it's the end of the road for Rohit Sharma? Is it? Do you guys now suddenly agree? I mean, now Rohit is just going to be slandered in X. I mean, what does that do to Gurkirat on Twitter? Does he get more followers?
He's vindicated. He is vindicated.
I mean, absolutely. I mean, is that a rush to the blood? What kind of shot is that?
But again, so what if he scores a century in the third T20I though?
No, but like I understand this whole thing of left arm pace troubling him. We saw it with
this was just a bad shot as well.
Yeah. And Madhushankar's ball to get rolled out in the World Cup was brilliant. But this is just a rush of blood. And now Virat Kohli is out here to bat. And this is where my heart goes into the mouth mode. Absolutely brilliant numbers. As you can see, over 100 innings, over 4,000 runs, a strike rate close to 140. And only time will tell how much he can add in terms of that T20 international record. But right here, right now, India, an early hiccup. Yes, a hiccup. And Pandya laughing in the corner. Kohli, straight drive.
Yeah, I'm actually rooting for Afghanistan here. What is he a decider?
He's going to be grilled on socials. Where do you guys sit right now, right here at this moment in time? 8:51 on a Sunday evening, January 14th. Rohit Sharma, is he a yay or nay in T20 internationals? Let us know in the comments. Do you agree with the fact that he should not be taken to the World Cup? Do you think he's playing this format, which is anyway too much of an ask for Rohit Sharma? Only time will tell, but that is a shocking shot. I didn't expect that. Even I'm not the biggest of Rohit fans, but still, I sympathize with him to a certain degree, but lots of people are just going to be abusing him. And I don't like it, but that's the nature of sport. Now, the second question that we want to see answered tonight, Virat Kohli against spinners.
Oh, yeah.
And Virat Kohli against spinners early on. How is he going to go about it? That's another fascinating subplot in the next half an hour. So if you guys are joining us right now on the watch along, please do give us a like. And me and Akshay are here to take all your questions.
Ooh, that's boldful.
Mujib to Jaiswal, and he's given the strike to Kohli. Now, this is going to be a fascinating battle.
But yeah,
we're not celebrating his dismissal.
Like, I don't know what.
Stretch of the imagination. But there will be a lot of people celebrating his dismissal. You're talking about Hardik Pandya fans. You're talking about Shubman Gill fans. You're talking about Rituraj Gaikwad fans. I don't know. But I'm guessing Rohit Sharma and that dismissal, the fashion that he's got out, the score, the result, the performance, some are questioning captaincy that he's done so far. He won the toss. He bowled first today. He's given Dubey the 19th over. First ball duck. Not the best day for Rohit Sharma.
Shot!
But speaking of fucking Kohli, this is a man. All the women, all the boys, all the girls saying he can't act and can't be aggressive against spin. What's this? And then people be like, bro, that's a seam up. Again, he's good numbers against seam.
No one
People will say that. Relax, boys. Kohli, damn, yeah, fucking fire.
Oh,
He's got to light it up. He's got to light it up. I hope I've not put the commentator's curse on him. Come on, Virat. Yeah, sensible.
Is that a second? No.
But this is why I love fucking Kohli. Reads the situation.
Aram se
Just
aram.
easy twos, easy ones. Rohit needs to simply step out saying, Anurag Jha. Anurag, good evening to you. Hope you guys are liking our content. If you're just joining us, watch along. Lots more to chat about. It's just got slightly more energetic right now with that Rohit dismissal and that Virat fucking shot for 4. But agree with you guys, yeah, in the comments. 51 if you're watching, and 50 likes right now. Kohli again tries
Oof,
to
good
pierce
feeling.
the gap.
That good feeling that from Kareem Jannat, if I'm not wrong, that is. No,
Remember,
Azmat.
Kohli's got he's got his best score on T20 internationals against Afghanistan, so you expect him to get some stuff.
That's
I
true.
suspect some kind of black magic from Hardik Singh, Karan B. I mean, look at this shot though, and yeah, they're showing the deviation and all of that.
But that was hitting the middle of the bat, to be honest, with the deviation.
If that, to be honest, and here's me defending Rohit to a certain degree. If that goes for 6, everyone's shutting up in their couches at home. Be like, oh my god, what a statement and stuff. But that's of course made me look foolish. So
Arey, ganda ball,
It's a
bhai. Kya
just
kar
a
rahe ho?
single. So 14 for 1, 1.5. And it'll be interesting to see how much India get in the power play as well. And Jaiswal, Kohli, we've been talking about this certain partnership and how it could blossom come the World Cup. The idea is to watch them today. Paji gaining followers already. That's what I suspected. Max. Oh my God! I want to bring Vikas in here, man. Vikas is one of the biggest Kohli fans I know, and he would be absolutely loving it to bits. And Vikas, high five to you wherever you're watching this, because I know you must be enjoying it. And all those guys saying, "Yaar, kya kar rahe, bro? He can't bat against spin." So, are you watching it? Are you watching it from Bhopal? Have you gone to Indore to watch it? You should have. Value for money. Clearly, your favorite player, Rohit Sharma, is not delivering. You want to come do this, Watchalong, for like 5 minutes? You sure? Okay, perfect. 3 minutes to 9 on the Sunday evening. Give us a like. But yeah, just massive cheers going around with Virat's 2 boundaries in that over. And seeing Virat Kohli bat in a T20 international, I don't know how it makes you all feel. Do you still feel like the test in the ODS scheme of things is more important for him? RCB fans will always rejoice. Indian fans will rejoice. Delhi fans, Kohli fans, West Delhi fans, whatever you want to say. Brilliant. Oh, Jaiswal, has he timed it? Yeah, I think he's going to get distance for 6. Has he timed it? He's timed it indeed. So Jaiswal, Kohli are taking the onslaught here, and Avnish football side coming out. That's going to be coming out in 2 minutes in terms of the team news. I want to see who starts because I know Casemiro is back in training, Martinez and all of that. But football chat in a bit. Coming back to the cricket comments, think Rohit too was concerned with the outside noise, and that showed in that short first ball and the reaction after the run out last game.
Could be the case, yeah.
But Akshay raised a really good question a while ago. What if Rohit does come out slam bang in Bangalore and gets 100? Does he silence his critics and then makes a World Cup squad? So again, I don't know how Indian cricket are viewing these things. Are they taking note of lulls? Are they just going to accept ebbs and flows in every sportsman's career and look at it from that perspective? Because that's really touche, if I could add. But let's see how that really trickles about. Let us know your thoughts as well with now Rohit failing twice this series. If you guys think there is light at the end of the tunnel for Rohit Sharma in T20s period, or do you think this format is done and dusted for him? The last time Virat played against Afghanistan T20 internationals, we all know what happened. Go check that watch-along out. Remember, we've done so many watch-alongs on cricket.com. We've not deleted any of them. You can check out all our previous sharp chance. Faruqi knows it.
Slow one, by the way.
Yeah.
120 kph. Oh, man.
And that's insane. But you can check that watch-along out. You can check out the watch-along where me and Akshay were doing for the RSP LSG game. That was absolutely wild. Yeah. Avnish, please don't get too excited. And what if he gets us? But look, I'm going to call it as it is. That's the point of watching sport. You got to be excited. You have to be at the edge of the seat. If you don't believe me, go check this out.
Yeah, he's literally 100%. At the edge of his seat. That's for sure.
100%. And don't quit your emotions. Don't kill the kid inside you. A very particular jumper for a reason. Don't quit. Don't quit playing shots like that. Yes, Jaiswal. What a shot that is. What a shot that is. Talk about about talent, oh my word, I absolutely love it. And I love the fact that India have started this chase with a bang, because not only are they heading to an unassailable 2-0 lead, but they're going to give me my United game at 10 p.m. So that's all I care about. Rohit can get a third duck, and he would still captain the World T20, by the way. You're absolutely right, Sahil. Who's to say he's not? Your guess is as good as ours. We've seen weirder things happening, the game we love. We've seen weirder things happen in Indian cricket more than anything else, so it's crazy. Faruqi has not gone well this over, even though he put that sharp chance down. And Indore and their crowd have brought out the phone torches and lights. It's an absolute sight, this. Every time they do it in stadiums nowadays. Jaiswal over Rohit saying, Greg, 100%. 100%. Lefty, intent, age on his side. So many things to like. So many things to like. Two balls left. Another six, maybe. No. He'll give the strike to Virat. Also, do, of course, check out all the other content we've been putting out week in, week out. There's Monday Night Live tomorrow if you guys need reminding. Tuesday Classics. There was a really good one on Dhoni's debut in 2004, 20 years ago. How India and that particular team in that sport of border had parted. Dinesh Karthik, good names going around, but it was Dhoni who found his feet in that Nairobi series against Pakistan. So go check that out. And against Shaheen Shah Afridi's brother. If you guys know, you know. But yeah, Akshay, what have you made of this first 3 overs? Because so far, Kohli has made me wet. I just need to check. He has made me wet.
Clearly, very clearly.
Made me wet.
But yeah, it's been a great start for India. Okay, for a second, yeah.
See,
Proper intent.
That's what you call play to merit.
Yeah.
Oh my God, another shocking stat for Rohit Sharma.
Really unfortunate, to be honest.
Yeah.
Again, I don't blame him.
Who wins in a running race there?
Dilshan. Yeah. Dilshan's a good fielder as well, of course.
Paul Sterling.
Could be. It's your guess is as good as mine.
Sterling, indeed.
Sterling. But yeah, I mean, today the way they've started, especially the intense side of it, has been taken care of, and it's been great to watch that. This is pretty much what we've been expecting, asking, requesting of the team as well. 32 for 1 at the end of 3 overs. Let's hope they continue this. And this is where Jaiswal plays a very, very, very important role. Someone like a Gill and Rohit playing together doesn't really sort of help you maximize the power play. So I hope Jaiswal sort of holds on to his spot. And the ideal combination would have been Gill and Jaiswal, but he got beat.
Oh, it's Kohli Naveen.
But they've patched up, right?
I know they've patched up, but it's always good to see Kohli Naveen.
What if he gets Kohli?
He's going to celebrate.
That's for sure.
100% going to celebrate.
I have a feeling he will get Kohli. Oh! Almost called that, bro. That was also close.
And Virat straight away going after Naveen. By the way, I'm also trying to keep an eye on my United game.
Yeah, and by the way, 35 likes, peeps. So please do make sure you're hitting the like button if you haven't already. Let's get the like counter up to 50, before the power play ends at least. Avnish, can Casemiro make a different task?
I don't know. Is he starting?
Absolutely no, because I'll just sort of, nod in agreement. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, Avnish, in the meantime, will be busy checking for the lineups. Please have the comments coming in. Of course, it is 33 for 1 right now. First ball done. And yeah, I'm actually interested to know what do you people think, how much will we end with at the end of the power play? Because I really think we can go in excess of 60 right now. Especially the way Jaiswal is trying to clear the infield. Really good to watch. Might have just been a single there, but yeah, let's hope we get more runs. Also, speaking of which, okay, Avnish is clearly not happy, not one bit happy. Before that, producers, please do have a poll out, Shaunak, if you could help us out with this. We were talking about live streams and games and Avnish's never-ending love for, PS5. Let's have a poll out. Let's actually see, if you people are interested in, sort of having live streams for that. So let's have a poll out. Live stream PS5. Would you people be interested in Avnish, playing? Of course, I'm not the greatest of gamers. Exactly.
We'll bring it on for you. We'll make it so entertaining. I can't even tell you.
Yep. We'll have loads of fun, and boy, was that fun to watch.
Oh
man. He's not happy.
He's not happy because I think he's 1 bounce 4.
Yeah, and he's not timed it to the best of his abilities. But oh man,
that is insane. Thoughts on a live watch along with fans. 100%. We try to expand our studio. We're having good plans made by this man, Vikas, and the rest of the boys as well.
Wow.
In terms of what
I'd love for that, Arhan. I'd love for that. I'd love to have you right here. Yeah, man, that'll be great fun. Definitely something we have thought about. We'll see if it's possible, if it's feasible or not. But great to know that you people are also interested. So yeah, do let us know about the live streams as well. I understand, Arhan.
Yeah, for sure, where we get a few things on. We're thinking of different ways to interact with you all much more. sometimes in person or through calls with the call-in show as well. That's an idea that we could potentially introduce in a Monday Night Live, where we open the hotlines and we get you guys to call. A slow ball by Naveen, good comeback after he conceded the boundary. But Virat, I mean, how good has he looked in the first 9 balls? If this is the Virat that we're going to get, I would take it. And against spin and seam in equal measure. Again, sure, people can slander him for whatever the fuck he's like, whatever.
Personally, like I've said, I'm not looking at any kind of Virat. Based on numbers, simple, he needs to be in the team. It's not like he doesn't have the performances to back.
And there's a lot of other added advantages that you get with Virat. I mean, you get the crowd pull, of course. You get.
Why? But World Cup mein crowd pull leke kya karna? Oh, there's no mid-on. There's no mid-on. I thought there was a mid-on.
Calculated risk. Calculated risk.
कितना बड़ा कोहली fan है भाई.
100%. He's chipped that intentionally, knowing that there's a long on in place. So
how do Bangaloreans? What's the Bangalorean pronunciation, so to say, of Kohli?
Kohli.
Kohli. Not Kohli. Come on, I know Kohli. You know Avnish.
Kohli.
Yes, there you go. That's how Vijay and Jani.
Virat Kohli.
Yep, there you go.
Crazy. But yeah, so far, I mean, Jaiswal's also looked really good for his 21 of just 12 balls out there.
By the way, Arhan also knocking it out of the park with his suggestions. Definitely, we'd love to have a couple of drinks at Gillies or socials and do a watch along. We'll see what we can sort of come up with.
100%.
Yeah, we'll.
I've actually done a few pub quizzes as a football quiz master for the 2018 World Cup. It was. We'll try to do something along fans, especially the people who have subscribed to cricket.com, who've showed so much love, and are Bangalore. We'll probably do that as we go along. There's so much to look forward to this year. 4 big T20 tournaments, like I keep harping upon: the WPL, which is in Feb, the IPL in March, and then the T20 World Cup in June, and then the Women's T20 World Cup as well later this year. And not to forget, the year ends with the BGT, so we'll have plans put well in place for that as well. Mujib to continue, and I'm going to see. Going to be fascinating to see if Kohli continues his attacking intent against Mujib, and he's already pounced on anything loose so far, which is always good to see. And lots of Kohli fans would know that Virat likes an aggressive partner at the other end.
Ooh, in the gap. It is in the gap, of course. Kohli is really looking the part today, man.
Looking the part. Brilliant, Virat.
Nicely done. Kohli 50.
And Gurbaz.
Chal, ball dal.
He's like, yeah. Ball dal rahe dalle.
Abey.
Nice World Cup knocker. Yeah, we did that. We took that more comments coming through. How many likes did you say?
I'm just checking that, literally just checking that. Peeps, please do make sure that you've hit the like button.
If you like it, yeah, you guys know the criminals who are not liking it. Please, you guys are just standing there, sitting there, wherever you guys are watching. Might be listening in your cars, might be listening at home, on your laptop, on your iPad.
Still at 35. Come on, peeps,
please like this video. 43. So 8 people, or maybe more than that, haven't liked the stream. Do like it. And if you guys have been randomly joining us, watching this later and not live and reliving our content because you just love us, like this video, please.
Ooh.
So yeah, 45 for 1 becomes 46 for 1, and India doing it comfortably so far, even though that whole Rohit Sharma wicket was a huge talking point, so much so that our guys on social media have gone ape shit, and they've put out a lot of our best bits and our reactions, our stats. So lots to love on the cricket.com social media handles as well. And thank you, Shubham Gupta. What a gentleman. Just liking it. And for you all as well, I know it you guys think it's cool not to like it.
High gap mein maar diya.
Please. Sure.
Yeah, it just helps the algorithm. I mean, it helps us because that's how the algorithm works,
100%.
Peeps. So if you don't like, then more people aren't sort of shown our feed. So then more people won't be able to join.
Tell me quickly, both the batters have been in 25. Who's had a better 25? Jaiswal or Kohli?
Oh, I'll go with Jaiswal because of that 6, bro.
I'll go with Kohli because I'm just his fan.
Of course you would.
100%.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jaiswal, more runs.
Of course, yeah.
This is garbage bowling, but
yeah,
that's absolute garbage bowling, and he's been absolutely picked apart, and rightly so.
100%.
Third boundary in the over, and this is why Jaiswal all day long over people like Gill for me.
I 100% agree with you. It's not just about the left-handedness; it's the intent that he brings with him, and that's what matters, to be honest, in this format.
And
so yeah.
Story.
Yep. अरे मार इसको भाई क्या घटिया bowling है भाई.
Shocking. I think we can get an Afghanistan.
Yeah.
By the looks of things. If you don't like this video, your IPL team won't qualify for the playoffs. Spot on. Spot on. So please, all you RCB fans, please, for the love of God,
we do beg
like
if you
this
do
video.
that.
But yeah, I mean, apart from last year, which is a little blip, all the 3 seasons preceding that, we've been top 4 finalists. I mean,
yeah, even last year as well, if not for that GT loss, which we should have won in all honesty. Aram se.
Kohli cashing in on it. Let me see.
Bhai, Navodit bhai. See,
Oh my
roll.
God.
Wait a second. Again, I'm not as big a Kohli fan. I'm not a Kohli fan per se. And role definition नाम की भी चीज होती है. Roles भी होते हैं. If your role is to cash in on the power play, so be it. Do that, na. How can you diss on Kohli when he's on 25? I just don't understand. Like,
no, I'm saying people diss on Kohli because of that one thing after the 6th, 7th over. But think about it. Otherwise, every cricketer in the world, who's perfect? Sky also fucking left arm spin. I'll bring up the bloody chat. No. Right. Essentially, Sky, best T20 batter in the world, best T20 batter India's produced, fine. But even he's fucking fucked around and failed. So have some shame in terms of critiquing.
आराम से Melville
I'm sick
इसको
and
काट
tired.
के
I'm sick and tired.
हाँ इसको काट के डाल देना सोशल मीडिया पे Sky वाला.
You guys just want to slander people for no rhyme or reason. I understand every players have their own chinks.
मार इसको भाई.
Come on! Whoa! I'm getting riled up because I'm fed up. I'm fed up with people slandering Virat. Swapnil Singh has been doing well with both bat and...
I'd go for Mayank Dagar, to be honest.
Let's
start.
Love it.
Yeah.
They all perform for various, like, Surya Prabhu says scored 100.
Suyash Prabhu.
Suyash. Who's the other guy who did really well for us?
Mayank Dagar, Rajat Patidar, of course, he's been in a rich vein of form right now against England Lions as well. But let's hope. I would personally pick Mayank Dagar over Swapnil Singh. I feel he's a better option.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Oh, to give you more context.
Naveen's had the last laugh, and I sink in
I
my
call
sofa.
this. I call this.
Like, I wanted Vikas to come into the studio. He's come at such a wrong time.
But again, I call this, by the way. I said Naveen is taking Kohli's wicket, and he has an entertaining cameo nonetheless.
Let's not fucking critique Kohli now just because he's gone out. Look at the fucking intent. You can say all you want, but he tried to cash in. If that went for 4, we'd still be praising him.
Shant, Gadadhari Bhim.
I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. Who's Gadadhari Bhim?
Gadadhari Bhim. Arey, Bhim from mythology, Bhim.
Oh my word. Yeah. Chota Bhim.
Chota Bhim.
Unbelievable. So is that the first time Naveen's got Virat out ever?
Yeah. Last time तो पता नहीं, first time का भी देखना पड़ेगा, अपने को पता नहीं है. But yeah, an entertaining cameo nonetheless. Good in some sense because I'm rooting for an Afghanistan win deep down. So yeah, let's hope.
For the greater good.
Greater good नहीं, मेरे को Bangalore वाला match decider रहेगा, देखने में मजा आएगा.
How would it matter if it was 1-1 or 2-0?
That's true, but just for the fun of it. Just for the fun of it.
Good to see 57 if you'll join us right now, and I know it'll be more as we trickle forward towards the end of the game. Shivam Dubey, the man of the match in India's first T20 international, comes out and replaced Virat Kohli.
And our new death bowler, clearly.
Yeah, 100%. And I know Rocco is back in the heart, but we're still asking you, should Rocco make the World Cup squad if you guys are just joining us? India after a belter, 62 for 2, 5.3. I don't know if it's that point in time in the night where you guys switch off your televisions because Rohit and Virat are back and done, and now you guys don't want to care about it, and your attention is now going down, I don't know, the colours route, the Big Boss route, whatever you guys watch on a Sunday evening, football like me. I know my mum watches Big Boss with colours, all of that.
Thankfully, I don't.
Dance India Dance.
Okay.
Dance India Dance, right?
It is Dance India Dance.
Which is the one that Shilpa Shetty is...
Maar bhai! Arre yaar, galat hai.
Shilpa Shetty's guest of which dance show?
Absolutely no clue, bro. You're asking the wrong person. I have no clue about it.
Is DK playing any cricket right now? How's his form looking like? He's playing a lot of cricket in the nets with the England Lions team.
He's coaching the England Lions team, but he's also with the KKR Academy right now. He's practicing there. He's already begun practicing for the upcoming season.
DK, I don't really doubt in terms of heading into a season. He's an utmost professional. He'll do his odd yards. He'll practicing his range hitting. So honestly, it's fine. Give Avni something, bro. He's ready to run and in full mood, or even some coffee, something. I really need like a quick. I'm gonna say.
I know. Yeah.
I was gonna say a quick chai point, we've got this really nice coffee machine.
You're the only one who calls it that, but okay.
Either strong chai or strong black coffee or whatever. I might quickly need a little break now that Virat's gone out.
Catch that!
And Jaiswal, what a shot for six.
Bhai,
And Jaiswal, I love you, man. You're finishing the fucking game before 10 o'clock. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Kya shot.
Let us know. Basically, we love playing this game. All you lovely Watchalong legends who know will know. We always ask you one important question in the second innings. What time will the winning runs be hit / the last wicket fall? So I'm guessing the former in this case. Roko gone. It's United time. Spot on.
So yeah, exactly. Do predict, what time this is going to end. And I hope the poll is out as well. We will sort of bring it up. We'll show the results as well so that we'll also know.
Yeah.
Let's have the poll out and do predict. Ki boss, kitne baje match khatam hoga. Avnish is hoping ki, 9:55
For sure, from Roko to Raka.
Yeah, that's
Rasmus and Casemiro.
Look at what Ankar has to say, by the way. The Excel sheet experts will be happy with that 29 of 16 instead of 50 of 35 or 82 of 53. Good king. Oh, bhai, आज तो जायसवाल अलग मोड में लग रहा है.
Man, he's literally making a statement. The last ball of the power play done now. India absolutely brilliant. 69 for 2, 6 overs. The talking points of the power play. Rohit Sharma, first bowler, gone. And then Virat shown brightly before perishing to his old enemy in terms of Naveen ul-Haq. And the Excel sheet experts will be happy with the 29-16 instead of 50 or 35, 82 53. Good king, saying Ankar Bishwas. As long as Virat showed his runs, he showed his class, his pedigree, Bangalore fans will be thronging to the Chinnaswamy, such as this man, to see Virat in flesh come a Wednesday. Kind reminder, we'll be doing the watch-along. Gulkirat and Knicks will be part of that one. Fan cams involved as well, and lots more. Heading up to that India-England series, because there's lots to love in that as well. What's happening from Wednesday to the India-England series? Is there any other cricket that we're covering or anything like that?
From a video POV, no, because that's finally a gap. Yeah, nothing. Next, the Indian, we'll see the women players sort of play the WPL next.
Fair.
Yeah, India also thankfully nothing. So finally a break, so to say, because
That's nuts.
Yeah.
By the way, Noor, who's come into this game, he did play the last game, remember? So the Gujarat Titans spinner will be interesting to see how he goes about bowling to someone like Shivam Dube, because Shivam Dube literally crediting MS Dhoni. So I want to know if he has that little responsible, mature head on his shoulders today, or whether he just goes gung-ho like we'd like to see him.
But he did start off slow last time around, so let's see.
Narayan 1, 2, 3.
Oh, it's been a while since I heard this name as well.
Narayan, Vasant Narayan, Vasant, I think they're all same accounts. But if you have taken the trouble to do that, that's great. That's absolutely brilliant.
Wow, so we have a Vasant, we have a Narayan, and we have a Vasant Narayan. Wow, man, what a trio.
मोइन ना हो जाए.
इसका मतलब मेरे को अब तक आज तक नहीं समझ आया, but ठीक है.
Shiraz ka man, Manish. 10-15, that's a good shout. I'm hoping 9:59 so I can.
That's not a bad feeling effort at all, by the way.
72 for 2, 6.3, and Jaiswal really looking forward to a good 50 for him to do his T20 international numbers. Even more, speaking of numbers and data and stats, check out all of it on the live blog on cricket.com's website right now. If you guys are into written content, which alcohol do you drink? He asks.
Do you तो आपने भर दिया मतलब वो which alcohol drink पूछा है.
I like my alcohol, but it's like tapered down over the years, right?
So what do you like?
I'm not a cocktail guy anymore.
Vodka.
Love my gin soda, love my vodka soda, love my whiskey water.
Yeah.
And once you drink, all I believe is in two things. A, drink to, of course, enjoy it. And...
Abey yaar!
Oh, no.
Yeah. आप दे रहे
Drink to enjoy it. Really, really appreciate alcohol. Always handle your drinks and never let the drinks handle you, if you guys know, you know. And everyone in life, I believe, should go through a bad night of alcohol so they understand what alcohol does to them. And we've all been there, done that in terms of getting wasted in college and all that stuff. So, sure.
Oh, got too close, but yeah.
No particular brands as such. I just feel like you like certain things and you go for it. Love my beer, love my wine as well. But I sound like Ravi Shastri right now. What do we as fans need to remove? Those Pan Bahar hoardings? I mean, it's just shocking.
Protest. और कुछ है ही नहीं भाई. और कुछ है ही नहीं.
Like, it's not like I'm some anti-beetle leaf company, but generally I think...
You should be though. You should be. It's not good. It's clearly not good. Not just aesthetically, but even the product that's trying to sell isn't good. So,
and the pan that I like to have is like once in 6 months after a heavy-ass Indian buffet. You know what I mean? Like one of those
Yele
Magai
Uta.
pans. Yeah. Those Magai pans once in a while.
But there's a difference between pan masala and Magai pan. That has
that's what I'm
tobacco,
saying.
of course. So,
I wouldn't even have that Bombaya or whatever, that sweet freshener.
Kolkata pan, pata
No,
Bombay
that
क्या है?
Bombay you get in that packet.
Oh नहीं, वो तो
Which is like
packet वाला कुछ भी हम
Those
भी नहीं
little, those
खाते.
sugar pigeon eggs, you know what I mean? Those
No
small
clue.
little things. You guys would
Oh, the soft के साथ जो
the
दिखता
soft
है.
के
Yeah,
साथ,
yeah. Got it.
Whatsoever is a mouth refreshener, is a palate
Refresh.
refreshener.
Lives.
After like speaking of Palma,
Yeah, exactly.
Freshener, kya fresh hai? But yeah, so like it just does well as a palate cleanser, as a mouth freshener, 100%. But yeah, I mean, random shit that we speak here.
Exactly. I was trying to think like pan bar holding से भाई साहब कहाँ पहुँच
There
गए
were many superstars in the 2011 World Cup, but we still won. Yeah, Saurav Nirala is a new name.
New name, and I like that Nirala surname. I don't know if it's, but it's not about not having superstars. Again, it's not like we're against them just because they're a superstar. It's about they fit the team. They're adding
And
value
role
to the team or not.
clarity. That's
Exactly.
what was there in 2011 was brilliant. Masterminded by this man, MS Dhoni. And what is his influencing?
भाई है तो है.
Bro, I mean, think about it. I mean, everything from his captaincy, defying logic, to his keeping skills. I love you. I love you. YG. You are the man.
You started it. I mean, the starting of this sounded similar to the starting of a Salman Khan song. I love you all. I don't know if this guy knows, but he can. Home advantage, I'd say, says Shubham Gupta.
Home advantage.
Referring to what here?
Even if they played this, that Shavir, Rajveer Stadium, whatever that.
What is Shavir?
It's the Afghanistan.
Shaheed.
Shaheed. Veer Singh. Shaheed.
It's just a mess up. Shaheed.
Butcher that.
Shavir Rajveer.
Come on, I've heard some people say Doddaswamy. Not Siddhaswamy, Doddaswamy Stadium.
But that's literally the opposite of that. Okay.
Ridiculous.
Oh,
but yeah, sort of, please subscribe if you're new. And even all you guys who are new to the channel, please subscribe.
Yeah.
We'll always take your comments. We'll always make it interactive. We're thinking of some more cool interactive ways to make you all part of this panel. Either through StreamYard, either through a call.
Or in live.
Or in live in studio. Because what he's been doing with game nights has been fantastic. Calling lots of other cricket nerds and having their say in the podcast. India have just been flying so far. 83 for 2, 7.3. I don't know what you guys have been doing on a Sunday, but we're sure to call you in terms of the action. And of course, give you our insights and thoughts and banter and so on and so forth. Vishal Malik, good to see you as well. 2 words in Dubey's footwork. He's more of stand and deliver. I think he is one of those guys who, even if you look at him right here, he would not really,
The one time he tries to do something with his feet.
That's not a ball to like come down and track. Like he's.
But yeah, 2 words on Dubey's footwork. I don't know. Dog space shit. Nothing. There's no.
But it's
footwork.
effective. Right?
Exactly.
We've seen it in of course against RCB itself.
Yeah, clearly. I mean, if you have the long levers, you don't need to move your feet. Just your hands are good enough. Avnish about to propose Jaiswal at this point. I'm pretty sure there's a ring hiding somewhere down there in one of his pockets, to be honest. Yeah, clearly. Cue. Absolutely unnecessary. Completely uncalled for.
Oh, and there's nearly cat slipped out of the bag there. In terms of what was in my particular.
I hope the girl Avnish is seeing isn't seeing this.
Yeah, he's nailing that fucking nail. I mean, he's hammering that nail into its head.
To quote Navjot Singh Sidhu from Victory, from the movie Victory. ये भारत का दरवाजा खटखटा नहीं रहा है, तोड़ रहा है. Again, Vijay Shekhawat for the win.
100%. By the way, I was also curious to understand, all you guys watching and who regularly interact with us, love cricket.com and the spaces that we do, what do you like about us? Because we're so honest and unfiltered and passionate with our thoughts and our assessment of the game. Is that because why you like watching our watchalongs and hearing our thoughts? We just want to understand, not for us to put ourselves in a pedestal, but I genuinely think we stand out from the rest. And I want to know if you guys resonate with that. Why do you think cricket.com is the one-stop destination for y'all? Is it? Why do we fare better than the others? Tell us. I generally want to get a consensus from you guys because it'll just do us a world of good in terms of feedback, so on and so forth.
Definitely.
More stats and more nuggets like these along the way. And Jaiswal is lighting it up, and Dubey lit it up with that last ball for 6 against Noor. But get this, guys. In 9 innings, Jaiswal has played 10 plus balls in his first 6 overs. Only once, He has had a strike rate of less than 130, twice between 130 to 140, thrice between 150 to 179, and thrice above 200, which spells intent.
I mean, over 60% of those innings he's had a strike rate of over 150. Oh
Yeah,
man, that's
yeah.
that's. अरे bhai. But yeah, again, Dubey is just showing कि भाई ये footwork, कुछ नहीं चलता भाई. अगर है ताकत, if you have the game, just bloody hell go for it. Clear the fence with ease.
If a sound clip can be a meme, it can be made one for Jaiswal in terms of what Kohli told Andre Berger saying, "Dal to length ball with Martha."
Bas,
Like,
bas.
I didn't say that.
Nice. Very nicely done.
Your thoughts on giving Dubey death over, is getting better as an all-rounder, but giving him death over will hurt his confidence, don't you think? I see Shivam Dubey like a Daniel Mitchell sort of bloke, and no wonder MS Dhoni is going for him and Mitchell, to be fair. And you've seen it with New Zealand at times as well, where they don't bowl Mitchell throughout the game as well, but they'll give him the 19th over, they'll give him one odd over here and there. India experimenting, and even though this experiment fell flat in Rhodes' face tonight, fair enough.
But
go for it.
Again, this is where I sort of beg to differ because
especially if he's bowling balls which are 70 kilometers and then 139 kilometers.
And again,
like,
Dubey, there's very little sort of that I've seen of Dubey on the field that points towards him having cricketing smarts.
Yeah.
And when you're bowling at the death, that's very important. It's not about whether you have pace or whatever. It's not about even skills. You just need to have those cricketing smarts to understand कि कहाँ डालना है. And वो भी नहीं था, bro. मतलब अगर आप over pitch delivery, length ball डाल के आप मार खाने वाले हो, तो फायदा क्या है? So that's where with Dubey, it's the lack of those cricketing smarts that sort of makes me wonder why. Marcus Stoinis at the death makes sense. He has the cricketing smarts to know when to go for the Yorkers, when to try and bowl this. He has that. That's not the case with Dubey. And again, even with his batting, it's very similar. Like, I don't see those cricketing smarts as much as I see with the Mitchell or the Stoinis, for example.
So, but I hope, generally hope that, because he's still relatively young and relatively early in his India
30 का होने वाला है.
I mean, in terms of the India career,
I might be wrong.
And then what he's spoken about MS and stuff like that, I hope there's a little turn around the corner for someone like Shivam Dubey. Now, here we go with all the positive comments. So please, producer job, do you guys clip out all these.
Producer job, do you guys?
क्या
चल रहा है भाई?
Producer guys, do your job, and not do your guys, because that's wrong by any stretch of the imagination. Clip out all these best bits, because honestly, it'll be great to show for the sponsors that we're attracting as well in this moment in time. And you're spot on by saying that. It makes us really warm and fuzzy in the hearts. I genuinely feel that, because I've been here, in all honesty, for the longest duration, and seeing Crick Nerd and Vasan Narayan and Chuchant and Kushal Shah, Greg, I can go on. Sanjay Papagiri is another fantastic fan of the channel. The passion in you and Akshay show, especially for RCB games, kept me hooked at the start. After that, it is quality of analysis that kept me going. Thank you so much. It really, really makes me feel great. Work satisfaction, job satisfaction wise. I wake up every Monday morning thinking to myself, do I love my job? And I tell myself, I fucking love my job, because I just watch cricket and love it.
We'll come back to that, by the way. Jaiswal, fantastic 50. And Sanjay, all you lovely peeps.
Legends. Yeah. As the video for the game night's final between Akshay and Karthik already recorded.
They've all been, yeah.
I put my money on him saying Shubham Gupta. And this is what I mean. Because we've created content and he's built that property from scratch, which I absolutely appreciate.
Thank you.
Lots of people will tune into more such content churned up as I can promise you that. And you know what? I still feel like we're
Dubey bhai, yaar.
Whether there's footwork, no footwork, cricketing smarts, no cricketing smarts, you cannot ignore what this man does. And again, he's getting the game done and dusted, which is brilliant to see. Even though Rohit failed today, what's common with all the four Indian batters we've seen is intent. Rohit, first ball duck, he wanted to go for it. Kohli, his 29. Yashasvi, of course, with his 50. And Dubey as well. Akshay, I hope you remember this fan request from me to involve
I do, of course, Vasan. Thank you so much. Yeah,
Vasan, there are lots of others as well who want to be part of certain properties. We will think of you all. And what better way to introduce you all? Oh, Shivam Dubey! Stop it! Stop it!
मुझे हंसी आती है. That's the thing. Like every time it's almost like we're making a fool of ourselves when we say footwork nahi hai. It doesn't look.
Yeah,
Kohli Rohit.
And Mufaddal has got his tweet. He's got to clip that out. Thoughts on Ryan Rickelton?
Oh,
Absolutely
yeah,
loved him. I saw him in that SC20 game. I
Yeah.
think he got a 75 in the second game.
Against the Durban Super Giants game, 51 ball 87. Looks eerily similar to De Kock, especially that hook shot, pull shot that he has. Definitely one to look out for. Again, MI wale scouting and all, to unko pata hai, so yeah, you could bank on them for sure.
Dubey, I mean, he could be ending up his top run getter in the series. But
मतलब मजाक बना दिया
and again, it's 3 sixes. It's a hat trick of sixes. And if you've conceded 19 in that 19th over, you've got 19 in 4 balls, Shivam Dube, and you're 33 or 14. Where the hell are you guys watching this game? It should be on cricket.com's Watchalong. Join us right now because Shivam Dube is absolutely not living up to MS Dhoni's name, but he's living up to AB de Villiers' name, Chris Gale's name, Surya Kumar Yadav's names. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
You think 5 sixes?
I'm hoping. It could be that repeat of that Mustafi Mortaza against Yuvraj 1-6-6-6-6 over.
I thought you would say Rahul Sharma versus Chris Gale.
Oh, yeah.
That was the one. Yeah.
Oh, Mascarenas for Yuvraj.
Oh, that also true. Good shot.
Ooh, 4. He's got 4.
Oh,
no, he hasn't.
Good field placement.
Why did RCB release Dubey? Why did we release De Kock? Why did we release Moeen Ali?
De Kock, no, look. Arey bhai, again, Shubham bhai.
Bro, he will defend RCB with anything he's defended.
No. रुक आप बात कर रहे हो 4 साल पहले की बात, ठीक है? मतलब आप भी समझो फर्क है भाई. शुभम दुबे of 2020 and Shubham Dube of 2024, there's a difference. It's not like he was always this player and...
No, that I get. I'm just saying we've had so many great talents.
I agree. De Kock, I agree. Moeen Ali, भाई जगह नहीं थी यार, रोल नहीं था. Watson ने हगा था भाई. Please Watson पे तो मत जाओ.
But again, road clarity. Chennai found out that opening road for them.
But agree.
But 2018, he didn't win the final for them.
I know. I agree. I'm not denying that. But भाई Watson को 2016 में पूरा दिया था भाई. Bat के साथ हगा है.
I'm saying we should have not put him as a 5 or 6 man.
वो बोलने वाला जो भी होता है.
Guys, I'm not even watching Geo Cinema and I'm just watching.
It's good enough, Vasant. It is good enough. You don't need to watch.
These are the kind of comments the sponsors would be fucking horny upon and be like, yeah, you know what?
Go भाई, कोई भाई coffee लाओ भाई. ये क्या है ये भाई साहब अलग?
Look, to be fair, we speak our mind, and I'm not gonna
हाँ, but थोड़ा.
I didn't say anything politically wrong over there.
You say something politically wrong, but थोड़ा ना मतलब.
Biggest mistake releasing KLR and QDK. I think KLR will come back to BLR at some point in time in our careers.
मैंने तो मतलब मेरे को तो लखनऊ वालों ने बोल दिया कि अबे चुप.
Yeah, for sure.
मुंह बंद कर अपना.
But yeah, I mean, really appreciate all the positive comments and really like the fact that you just like our honest expressions. And that's what we're trying to create. Tala for a reason.
Oh, 100%.
Does it good. Absolutely. Shivam Dube coming up and working his magic. And one of you guys, I think it was Narain123, who said 10:15 time.
What's the time?
It's just like
9:32. So 43 minutes.
28 minutes to the United kickoff as well. Used to watch AFTV, United Stand, Watchalongs. Remember thinking Indian cricket needs something like this, and you guys popped up in my YouTube recommendations. Been a fan since. Brilliant.
Those are big words. Yeah.
Because AFTV, I used to watch, even though I'm not an Arsenal fan, I used to watch it because of Robbie and because of DT. But then AFTV, obviously, after Arsenal start winning, you can't watch them because like AFTV thrived when they were like still in that Wenger zone. Man, why didn't RCB play him? I mean, that way we can, like he said, that way we can really pick the bones about so many things.
Come on, 15 saal pehle.
I'm not high, just high on energy. I just literally, I feel like I want to go away on a fucking holiday and a vacation. I'm not done a New Year's vacation, and I feel like I am doing a vacation very shortly. So I'm looking forward to that. I try to bring as much as energy because that's my, what is that? USP. That's what they say.
But again, Akshay bhai, RCB ko itna bhi defend na karo. They let go of so many good players. I'm not defending, bro.
But even Vikas was telling me, he was like, bro, Akshay also like he's telling me Yash Dayal is fine.
अरे Monday Night Live December 2nd. जाओ ऑक्शन से पहले की बात है. मैंने बोला था भाई मेरे को यश दयाल पसंद है. I'd love to have him at RCB. These were literally the words I used. You can go and clip that. I was a fan. I still am a fan. I don't mind having him. Have they had horrendous auctions? Of course, completely agree. Why did RCB not buy Hasranga at 2 crores instead of Alzari? Bhai, matlab, come on, bro. Matlab, apples and oranges. Yaar, matlab, apples and oranges. Sorry. Hasranga spinner hai. Alzari
why did we buy Karthik Tyagi? Just answer me that.
Because we already bought Yash Dayal before him.
Why did we even go for him?
Because we'd already spent 5 crores.
What about our domestic spinner?
I agree. Out है क्या?
No,
नहीं,
no.
क्या?
Four.
Okay, that's a hilarious effort, to be honest.
Four.
But why didn't we go for any domestic spinners? I don't know.
I know one guy just shouted out Swapnil Singh's name.
But again, slow
Doesn't
left
give
armer,
you-
मतलब फायदा भी नहीं. We
And
needed
you
leg
only think
spinner.
you play like Duggar.
Yeah, Dagger.
I said
Say it once again. No, Dagger. You
Dagger.
know the difference. Dagger.
I
Mayank Dagger peeps again for all you Kannada
Hardik
speaking
Bora,
peeps.
good to see you and a happy belated birthday. Hope you had a great day, Hardik.
Oh,
what a shot that is!
You
What a
think
shot
he's
that
going?
is.
You think he's eyeing a century here?
Bro, Anirudh Kasargod, our statsman, tell us in India's T20 international chases in the history, targets above 150 plus. What is the fastest they've done today?
Bhai sahab, itna specific.
70 plus viewers, 70 plus likes. Please, 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 please.
Come on.
Like I said, Hardik Bora, hope you had a great birthday, man. And
Yeah.
I'll see you soon in office. What was your question again?
He had the 11 out, so let's just have the 11 out as well. And please, peeps, for all you guys watching there, please do hit the like button.
So Hardik's 11 is something like this. He goes on to say Jaiswal, Kohli, Sky, Dubey, Hardik, Rinku, Jadesh, Akshay, Bishnoi, Bumrah, Siraj, Shami. Spot on.
So Hardik is our resident Dubey
Spot
fan.
on.
So Dubey ko inhone to dal diya, and I sort of understand. Straight to short third though. See, Dubey does make sense. West Indies thoda low slow track, spinners zyada khelenge, so he can very easily clear those boundaries. But I'd still stick with Tilak. I feel Tilak gives me personally more sort of confidence. So rest remains the same. Just Dubey ko hatao, Sky ko 4 pe dalo, Tilak ko 3 pe dalo. Rest remains the same for me.
Then go looking for domestic spinners and like go Shahbaz Ahmed with genius.
Again, I feel Mayank Dagger
exactly
is an upgrade over Shahbaz, but domestic spinners agree.
It's not like we've signed Mayank Dagger because he's a Virat Kohli fan or whatever. He is actually.
Yeah.
And,
Okay.
and I saw a lot of chat happen between Mayank and Virat in that SRH RCB game, which
Oh
I
yeah,
was live.
yeah.
But he, you know what? Like he could surprise all of us RCB fans. You never know.
And agree with you about the spinners bit. We should have gone for a spinner.
Guys, remember, wake up to reality. Once Sky and Hardik gets fit, no place for Dubey. That's true. That is true. We have to wake up and smell the coffee.
No, but if Sky and Hardik are fit, they come in at number 4 and 5.
Yeah.
Right? So 3 wala spot. Oh,
and look, I'll tell you what, Dubey is done pretty well. He's got 3 wickets so far in the series. He's top scored for India so far in the series. So he's having actually a good series, even though Hardik's waiting on the sidelines and so on and so forth. And you never know. There's milk and honey and parlor and posang going on with MS Dhoni in this IPL.
I was trying to see where you're going with milk and honey.
Just like a quote to Jose Mourinho. Hardik
shot, yaar. Fielder ke haath mein to nahi hai na? Nahi. 6, yaar. 6. He's somehow managed to get that.
This row is going to be under 10 p.m.
Again, is he eyeing a ton here? He can very easily eye a ton. 32 of the remaining 45.
Brilliant.
And
all you guys liking our content, continue doing so right now because it's helping the algorithm. Lots more people are discovering the Watchalong. And we're going to be doing the 3rd Watchalong. We're going to be giving you some more live content tomorrow, the Monday Night Live. Akshay, me and Nick's 8 p.m. Lots of things to talk about, including New Zealand, Pakistan, including the SA20, including the Ranji Trophy, the domestic roundup, and not to forget the weekly newsletter. I said that.
Oh wow, nicely done.
Is Dubey our new Yuvraj without legs, of course? Don't make it seem like he's that character from Welcome. Like
मेरी एक टांग निकली है, मैं हॉकी का बहुत बड़ा प्लेयर था बस.
At least overs taken by India to chase a 150 plus target. Thank you, my statsman friend Anirudh Kasargod. You're a brilliant legend because you go on to show us these numbers. 150 plus, 15.4 versus Bangladesh in 2019. Raj scored. Who performed in that game, I wonder?
Absolutely.
170 plus, 17 overs versus West Indies in 2023. Lord
This I know.
Why? I said Lord Hill.
जान बूझ के मतलब भाई.
He'll only make it अरे decapitated him.
Dubey is also getting to his half century.
Dubey got his highest score for India last game. He could better it. I know it's like 56 or 58 or 59, something like that, 60 maybe. But he's 39 of 17, and just keep an eye for him to enter the record books of fastest 50s in T20 internationals as well. Who has the fastest 50 for India in T20 internationals? Is it Sky? Is it Jaiswal?
Should be Sky, to be honest. Not sure. Should be Sky.
Whereas though, Statsman again, fastest 50 for India in T20 internationals is Dubey on the cusp. 17 ball 39, and that could be 43 of 18. He's finishing this game off. Shivam Dube, he's finishing this game off.
Avnish.
Finishing this game off.
Who do you think was India's first ever T20? Who scored India's first ever T20 50?
Dinesh Mongia.
No.
Karthik.
No.
One of those fucking noobs.
Calm down again. No.
Sorry, I mean they're not noobs. They're great cricketers, and I respect them. Yeah. Please feature with an interview with me, so please.
Yeah.
And big fan of Amir. Yeah, absolutely brilliant.
Amir Jamal was really, really good, man. Definitely a prospect to watch out for. Oops.
Good.
But yeah, first T20 50 for India ever.
Yeah. This is part of your game nights question.
No, it isn't. नहीं तो.
अरे
हाँ ना भाई प्रद्युम्न भाई भी हम क्या इतना फूंके बैठे हैं यार क्या पागल लोग हैं हम भी मतलब खुद को क्रिकेट एक्सपर्ट बोलते हैं यही भूल गए.
Pradyum, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. I don't know how. I was like, shit, yeah.
And you also confidently said never.
After you, Raj. That's my question. After you, Raj.
All right.
You see, guys should be allowed to swear. That's why we love you. Thank you.
All right.
And I'm not saying.
Oh, is that a wicket?
No man's land.
Yeah, but yeah, first T20 50 for India. Bhai.
And they'll come back for 2.
Oh yeah. Oh wow, man.
Bro, Shivam Dube.
Was it? Yeah.
I can take him, I can take him in a
If it's against Rohit Sharma, then sure, yeah.
No, I can take Dube.
Oh, you? Yeah. Agreed.
People came for Roko, stayed for Dube, Jasper, but they're staying. Guess for who? They're staying for Akav. Akshay and Avnish, the CDC fucking joke. Remember that. I feel like I've had 17 gins. I'm that energetic.
Yeah. I know the reason, but he can.
Obviously.
Abhi, aap pehle batao. If you had to sort of, venture a guess, India's first T20 50. I'm just hoping I'm right here. It came against Pakistan, for what it's worth. Okay. Out hai kya abhi fielder ke haath? Bye.
49 of 21. He's going to get a third 50 in his T20 international career by the looks of things. And the fastest as well. India in Big T20 World Cup have failed to defend targets, but I can't see them trying to challenge themselves and defend bilateral. Why? That's the $1 million question, darling.
So, iske liye I'll quote the great Uday Shetty. Ye raaz bhi unhi ke saath chala gaya.
Absolutely.
Bas khatam. Apne ko
that's
nahi
what
pata.
We woke up today. We're fucking reading the newspaper. We're chilling out Sunday, playing cricket, whatever. We're all hoping for one thing. Aaj India ka match hai, bro. Yeah, if Rohit win the toss, please let him bat first. Well, Rohit won the toss, but he bowled first today. So again, shocking. And 50 for Shivam Dube. He's now the leading run getter as well in this series. And that is a statement from a Shivam Dube. Absolutely brilliant. Make all your Dube references, your Geraya songs come out, your Dube references, your...
Aur kuch?
I'm trying to think.
Ganja. Bob Marley. Yeah, that's up. Anyways, a stat for you guys, a fantastic one is that the record.
3 Idiot songs, dooby 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 yappa, dooby 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 ya.
Again, Shant Gadadhari bhi. The record for the fastest ever chase of 170 plus is held by the Netherlands against Ireland in 2014 when they chased 119 just 13.5 overs. I'm not forgetting that game.
That's basically Aditya Tare vibes in the international scheme.
And that was a crazy game. So they needed to chase it within 14 overs to qualify, and they ended up doing that.
And again, brilliant team that I have. They lend these stats at the critical times of the Watchalong. Thank you so much. Kareem Jannat coming in a bowl. He looks like fucking Bobby Deol's brother, dude.
Enough.
In Animal, not Sunny Deol.
I know, of course.
Like that same guy.
Saurabh Sachdeva is his name.
Yeah, and 4 more for Dube. He's going to get his highest T20 international.
Rohan Patil is clearly taking some, inspiration.
That was a shot from Dube.
My goodness.
Call it what you want. Call it what you need. I mean, I don't know what the song is.
Enough, yeah. Kareem Jannat, by the way, if you remember, again, 2021 World Cup, he had to defend 19 runs of the last over, was bowling to Asif Ali. 6.6.6. Wow. Khatam. Something on those lines.
First T20 International 50 GG/Robin.
Good shout.
And he's got down the ground again. And this time Naveen does manage to stop it.
So,
and what a fucking statement this is from India on a Sunday night.
कि 10 बजे से पहले मैच खत्म कर दिया अवनीश के लिए खत्म.
Lots of people saying Uttapa.
Yeah, it is Uttapa against Pakistan in our first ever T20 World Cup fixture. 50 of 39 before he edged it.
Uttapa around that time. In those years.
Uttapa also, that's probably my high. Didn't he also make his debut in Indore? Or was it Nagpur?
Nagpur, I think it was.
Oh, man.
But Uttapa generally, I think that 2007 home T20 international series against
Australia, yeah.
He introduced that shot coming down the track to Brett Lee, pumping him over his head. He played a really good knock in that bowl out. Not just
Oh,
his
that's
four
gone.
gone,
That's gone.
finally.
He's edged it.
Jaiswal will have to walk. Jannat has his say.
Yeah.
And start that animal song, that Kubru Jamal song, whatever. What is it called?
Jamal Kudu.
Jamal Kudu.
But again, Uttapadu 2006 when he made his debut against England, that 86 bro. Again, the top innings, and I remember all of my family.
Goa.
No, that was in Goa for sure, Nagpur or something. Indore, I thought, but I'm not sure. But I remember it because, again, all of my family was just like, who is this new kid from Karnataka? And everyone was just very excited to see. And that run out, man. I'll never forget that run out. I've still not.
Imran Nazir.
No, not that. I was talking about the first game. He was run out for 86.
Oh,
Giren Jones fake fielding.
Yeah, I remember that.
I've not forgiven him. I'm not fake fielding per se.
And the good old RBK back.
Oh yeah, exactly, loved it. But Imran Nazir run out the finals one.
Christian celebration.
Yeah.
He went up as well.
Yeah.
Favorite Robin Uthappa memories against drawing that game. I mean, not drawing.
England,
the game,
series.
England, that series to make it.
You deserve 10 masala dosas.
What a call from
Yeah.
And then you talk about maybe.
RCB versus CSK 2010. He went berserk. He ripped CSK apart and gave them a new
RCB
one.
versus MI in South Africa also, bro. 2009. He took them apart in the Champions League game. Was
Champions League, yeah. No. That was an IPL game.
No, don't remind us.
हाँ भाई ऐसे तो वो तो मतलब पूरा ही बता दो पुजार also left RCB and won a trophy with CSK तो क्या करेंगे तो but yeah Uttappa memory is interesting. KKR also he had a phenomenal run in 2014.
Oh, he could get a wicket here. I think it's out.
No, height. I feel it's height. I genuinely feel it's height. Sri Lanka 79 for 4 against Zimbabwe. Guys chasing 144. Angelo Matthews come back. That's true. He was recently announced. And I mean, he sort of recently came into the side. Interesting.
Interesting. He wasn't timed out there.
But Faraz Akram is one of the new debutants. I mean, one of the new names up and coming in Zimbabwe. To be honest, personally, मेरे को कुछ खास लगा नहीं. Do let us know what you think.
With his jokes as usual. Hardik said that he'll come to the ground to watch last overs. The man around 10 p.m. Okay. Look, all I'm happy with is, of course, Virat's 29. The United game starting on time. And lots of you guys watching the Watchalong and loving the Watchalong and liking the Watchalong.
Please like, yeah. And I hope the poll is out as well. Please make sure you are sort of, voting in the poll. We'll definitely have the results out eventually. Produce up. Just confirm as well if you don't mind so that we know that that's out. Dubey is at best a one-season wonder. Next IPL teams will analyze his lack of footwork. And bhai, isme analysis ki koi baat hi nahi. 5 saal se yahi hai.
Yeah, they'll make plans. I mean, I get where you're coming from, but they won't really nitpick into
and he's had 2 more than decent seasons with the CSK. Come on, credit where it's due. Dubey has definitely, मतलब जो भी है उसको उसका role पता है. He's been given a clear role. He performs. He performs it great.
I don't know if the Statsman will have to let me know. Dubey won the man of the match of the first T20 international. He could be winning it here,
Why?
A wicket he took, and then he's got this fireball 50.
Catch! Man, he's got.
But it's good again. From ball 1 today, you can go big no matter what the scenario.
But not good for you, right? Because 10 बजे से पहले खत्म करके जाना है.
I think it's still on time.
क्या बज रहा है?
9:47. Essentially, it should be fine. But yeah, Dubey has been absolutely brilliant to see a breath of fresh air in terms of just the rare breed of the Hardik Pandya case. That's why we're so I don't know, excited with cricketers like Hardik Pandya, Shivam Dubey, because they bowl fast and they kind of bat as well. And India have not had the knack of producing cricketers like that. I know you can go back to the days of Irfan Pathan, Ajit Agarkar and all of that stuff, but it's just shocking, absolutely shocking.
Okay.
The phone, they've been calling you. They've been asking you to summon. What is that?
No, nothing. So 17 more to go. 17 more to go right now in in 7 overs now.
Yeah. We did a poll on the YouTube scene
earlier today about the opening combination. By the way, 400 odd responses in less than 5 hours. Again, great.
So who was it?
Who do you think? Rocco. Everyone wanted Rocco, to be honest. I also put in my vote. Rocco. I was like, chalo, maybe apna. To be honest, Rocco in that England series that happened 3 years ago or 2 years ago in 21 was great to watch. Both of them had some good starts as well, gave some good starts.
By the way, all you guys who are going to tune into the United-Tottenham game, can you just tell me if Timo Werner is starting for Tottenham and Ragusin, who they've signed? If you can tell me, because I don't want to look at my phone over and over again. Crick Nerd, always good to see and take your questions. It's Rohit preparing a new fast bowling all-rounder revenge. MI Saga with Hardik. We can build up these narratives in our head. But it just does Indian cricket world good for sure. And Dubai's 100% be in the positive this series without a doubt. Let's see how if they can finish it in this over, even though it's too much to ask. 16 days.
Yeah, had it been a spinner, you could have still hoped, Dubai aisa
And
maar
Sean, I
dega.
thank you for that. Timo Werner is starting for Spurs today. So big Ange Postecoglou. Let's see how he'll go to Old Trafford.
Coming back to cricket, of course.
Come back to cricket. And not to forget to check out our previous content streams if you have it. Reels and shots. That's something that we've been really putting our good efforts in. So check it out. Vikas and the boys there putting out some good content. Can I do any other job for you?
Bhai Sahab. Okay.
That is
and exactly. Not the kind of request Savnish was looking for, but all right.
You can't do a job for me, to be fair. Why can't you just be a nice boy and tell everyone about cricket.com? Tell them to check out all our YouTube shots, reels, videos, live content, and who knows that there's so many things we've lined up as fans. I'm not even joking. I'm absolutely not joking. Yeah, Werner is in Tottenham. They've signed him. They've got him on loan. We wanted him, but we couldn't afford him. Can you believe it? Like Sabitzer. Timo Werner in Tottenham now. I mean, how many people in cricket.com watch football? It's amazing.
It's not cricket. I mean, you mean community. I thought, Yeah, clearly.
Our community is a very smart community.
True. That's true. Completely agree with you on that.
They love their sport. They love their football, their cricket. I know a lot of couple of hockey fans as well.
And I'm a Kabaddi fan as well. So yeah, a lot of sports. Will do, says Rohan. Thank you so much, Rohan. Love you loads for that.
Brilliant, man, Rohan.
Yeah, the Indian pavilion right now seems to be pretty chilled out. The real finishers in town. Someone who delivered for India in T20Is with the bat, says Sanjay. 100%, man. Rinku, he's been...
Rinku and Jaiswal's a lock-in. When they are taking Roko, Wiko, Moko, Shoko, Woko. Those two are lock-in, bro. They're future.
Arey, chauka maar diya.
Brilliant. Shivam Dube. And I want Shivam Dube to score another 9 more runs out of 11. So he's just the highest T20I scorer in back-to-back T20s for India.
Oh, acha वैसे.
And he'll be a man of the match candidate.
No, he's definitely getting the man of the match now. मतलब एक wicket भी तो लिया था ना अजमतुल्लाह उमर ज़ाई का वो भी. So again, he's most likely getting the man of the match.
If Dube gets back-to-back man of the match performances, I want to know who are the other Indian cricketers to do that. Who are the other cricketers in the world to get back to the man of the performance at T20 internationals? Is that too much to ask for Anirudh Kasargod? If it is, I'm sorry, bro, but please help me out. But yeah, single to Rinku and India 163 for 4. Remember, India did concede a lot of runs in the last 5 overs. That's probably the only blemish tonight.
Yep, 63 runs.
63 to be precise. But Shivam Dube has just been
4 sixes, man. Yeah, monstrous sixes, all of them, one bigger than the other.
And see, again, the recency bias will be there, Pradyumna. He will definitely be there because we're seeing him right now in Jan 14. But come June 5th against Ireland, do we have him in that squad? You're saying yes right now, but what if he has a stinker of an IPL?
That's
true. We know with Dube, we're going to get to see 14 chances in terms of 14 innings with the bat because he's definitely going to be batting higher than a Jadeja and Dhoni. And CSK will play that shot. You never know. I mean, Dube and Mitchell will just be tearing it up for CSK.
And more than anything, it's not just about Dube, right? What if, all the other contenders, they go on to have a really good IPL. So that's where the question is all about, who fits in better into the 11. So they'll have to look at that. Here's something.
One second, just go back to that previous one before we take the stats.
From Jagannath Adishesha.
Yeah, good to see you, Adisheswa.
Adishesha.
Big news.
Where's Rahul? Do you think Rahul should be a part of the 11?
I don't know. I think it depends on the IPL season, what he does with LSG. The vendetta against Chahal. There's basically, I don't want to say too much because I have this source and I don't want to throw them under the bus. But there's a lot of shit with Chahal. That's all I'll say.
All right, now you
behind the scenes, not because of his cricketing abilities, but a lot of weird shit. And I'll leave it there.
You've really made everyone curious there. All right.
I don't want to say too much because obviously,
fair, of course. You don't want to sort of compromise.
And bro, I heard some other crazy.
All right, baad mein, moving on. Let's have the stat out, producer sub. That's a 4.
This weekend.
Okay, let's have again. Shaunak, if you could please. Yeah, there you go. Here's something to talk about. In T20Is, amongst Indian openers who scored at least 400 runs, Jaiswal's strike rate of 163.8 is the highest. Kohli, of course, is the second highest with 161.3. Kohli has 400 runs in 9 innings. Wow, man. That's not bad at all.
The talking point here is Virat. I mean, just what we can expect him to do it. Everyone has been cursing Virat for his strike rate and his hitting abilities, but like in his last 12 games, he's been phenomenal. In his last 9 games,
ये ball में खत्म हो रहा है क्या match?
Please, for the love of God.
Good Yorker, good Yorker.
Oh, but Dubey's not got top score. Fuck.
Oh.
Fuck me.
आराम से single भी लेके वो छक्का मार सकता है. But even then, he won't be the top run. How much did Jaiswal score? 69.
No, 68, but.
Tight.
Good
Yeah, yeah, he's definitely taken lesser time.
Damn, Avnish with inside sources.
Oh, yeah. Avnish.
You meet me in a bar outside Max Mojo, I'll tell you, I don't see it on air, all that, bro.
My point is, how about Jaiswal and Kohli as openers?
Who is this?
This is our producer.
My point is, conveniently put it in the fucking banner. Who are you? Who are ya? Who are ya? My point is, I mean, we all echo the same thoughts.
100%.
Right?
100%, yeah. But again, this is great to see Jaiswal as a youngster because this is exactly the kind of talent we wanted sort of to see in the Indian side, and it's great to watch these youngsters doing so well.
Lots of selection issues and all around the wicket, but yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And obviously, even speaking of murky shit, don't know what Ishan Kishan was up to in all those days. We can only speculate. I know Dravid's come out saying
and we love speculating.
What's a rest in all of that stuff.
That's true.
Ishan Kishan's a naughty bloke.
All right, so let's have those comments coming and produce us.
4, and is this the final winning runs?
Arre yaar, why with that?
Oh, I don't know. This Bobby Deol's fucking brother, the movie Animal, is bowling some cutters. Kareem Jannat. If he actually wears kajal, he looks.
By the way, the guy, he's also there in Jani Ja. He's a phenomenal actor. He's an acting coach. He's Varun Dhawan's acting coach.
I like his voice.
Yeah. He's a very good actor. Very good actor.
Very good. By the way, if you guys think that India chasing a total of 170 plus in T20 internationals within 15 overs is something that you like, please hit a smash on the like button.
Well bowled again.
170 for 4 and
1 more ball to go in the 15th over. Let's hope they finish it, man.
He had a phenomenal season last year. I was expecting so much more from Rashford this time around. And I still hope he's the guy to at least resurrect the remaining part of the season.
क्या Sancho, Rashford, भाई AFTV नहीं है.
Sancho going to Dortmund, let him go, dude. Just don't care. I don't care about players who
I agree.
disrespect the manager.
Exactly.
You can't take the piss out of that. Absolute filth. And he got slagged off by a fan as well, which was hilarious to see. I don't know if you saw that, Max. But yeah, right now, 10 minutes before that kickoff, finish the fucking game. You guys have come so close. I want it in style, Rinku.
अरे connect ही नहीं हुआ. Single देते हुए.
Right, 2 to win from 5 overs, and that's always on the card. So India going 2-0 up, and Akshay will probably see a 3-0 from the Chinnaswamy.
Probably.
Speaking of Chinnaswamy, the Watchalong, what a week we have lined up for you. Monday Night Live at 8 p.m. Tuesday, 8 p.m. Classics. Wednesday, game nights at 8 p.m. and the Watchalongs at 10 p.m. And then Thursday, you get to see me dance. If you're lucky.
Avnish was happy he was able to end the sentence coherently.
I was gonna say something really.
I know. I probably also know where you were going.
Don't quit, man. Don't quit. To all you guys who started the gym this year, in this month, who started all your New Year resolutions, do not quit. Keep going. You want to hit 50 push-ups a day? Keep going at it. Hit your goals. Hit whatever you're trying to be. You're thinking of self-care, skin care. You're trying to capitalize on how much of water you're drinking, whatever the fuck it is, do not quit. Attack the day.
A proper no-holds-barred stream this week.
That's why I said, me and Akshay, when we're in the studio, we will create chaos.
That's for sure. That 100% is for sure. Okay, no, nothing, no. Throws. Sachin says, Avnish bro supports RCB, United, and of course the Indian cricket team.
In the last 10 years, Sachin sure. But before that, I've seen so many great games as a football fan that all the City fans, Liverpool fans, Arsenal fans put together haven't seen that in their life.
Put together?
I'll see that because late winners, just pumpings and smashings and everything. Even in the RCB perspective, dude, like, sure, we've not won, like, something that I've just told you previously in the Watchalong. We haven't won trophies, but the games we won.
Itna City, Liverpool, bola, I'll make sure I bring this up with Pramod.
And Gale's knocks, Kohli's knocks, De Villiers knocks. We've seen some great. And ICT before that as well. I've seen some great India cricket as well. So, look, it's insane. Avnish, I'm not playing you. You don't sing, so I'm not playing me. I mean, I'll try to do something. Don't worry about it. Otherwise, follow me on Instagram. You can see all of my things. For sure, follow me on Instagram. Heck day, every day if you guys like me. Loving Akshay Bro's reaction every time after he drops the F-bomb. Fuck, man. I can't believe he's reacting like that. Fucking idiot. Fucking finish the game. Fucking 1 run. Fasal fuck Farooqi.
खूब जमेगा रंग.
Get me out of here.
This completely agree with Rohan there. खूब जमेगा रंग जब जमेंगे अवनीश अक्षय और हम भाई मतलब क्या लाइनर बना दिया.
It's 1 minute to kick off. Finish the game. I want to run. I want to run to see Onana make a fucking mistake and we'll be 1-0 down. Oh my God, are you serious?
Nice.
Are you serious?
Ah man, the tension we want. 100%.
Bro, about to dance and sing together will be a proper performance. Yeah.
Avnish, are we seeing that? I know I saw that in Hyderabad last year. I'm not forgetting that.
I danced like Kevin Peterson batting, which is like his stance. You can always trust bowlers to bowl away from Hardik Dubey, but who has more effective reach according to you? I think Dubey.
Yeah, 100%. Just by virtue of him being taller and having those long levers.
Hardik's powers has been on the way in terms of the hitter.
True. Completely agree.
Is this the final fucking runs? It better believe it and better be it. Because India are taking too long to just get over the line. Run, please, they have. And they get the job done. And again, similar team, similar story, be it in Mohali or in Indore. 2 things. Shivam Dubey, man of the match, and India to win by 6 wickets. And India go 2-0 up. Akshay, thanks for this watch along. I'm running away.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
That's all we have time for. Just quickly then, your man of the match, do you agree, Dubey?
Yeah, should be Dubey again. Or Jaiswal. Jaiswal also, to be honest, is not a bad shot, but I guess Dubey because of the wicket as well.
Sure. We will. If 44 happens tonight, oh my God, I will.
All right, done. Yeah. Done.
We'll be mad. 10 p.m. on the dot. Yeah, what are the chances of that, Arhan? And thank you so much for the time.
Yeah.
And all you guys being absolute legends in the live chat, giving us things to talk about, bouncing topics off us. And of course, your insights and opinions about everything. What to do after the watch along, what's the cricket.com short space right now, and have a good laugh and like all the other things in the future. And remember, watch alongs is something that you guys can actually go back and watch it again. Because I know we talk about the game, but there's so many interesting conversations that me and Akshay speak about. We curse, we yell, we behave literally like fans in front of our TV sets at home, and that's how it should be. So like I said, to sum up, India too good, India going 2-0 up. And that's what we like to see. Thanks for watching this cricket.com watch along. I'm definitely keen on having a glass of water right now and watching my beloved Man United play. More stats like this available on the website. Check out the live blog for more analysis and the features. It'll be interesting to see. Whatever you want to do for the Sunday evening, that's all yours. SE20 or, of course, football viewings or killer soup, I'm guessing.
Yeah, of course.
100%. Don't drink it. Watch it like cricket.com. We'll leave it there. Subscribe and like. Thanks for watching. Cheers.